Hi, my name is Taekwondo Tracy, former national 100-meter champion of Jamaica, and you're tuned into Elite Sports TV. Like, share, and subscribe to keep up to date with all of the new and upcoming informations we have to do with, especially corruption in athletics. And turn on the notification bell to get all of the upcoming information that you need. I'm out.
My name is Errol Stevens, former international player and Reggae Boy, and you're watching Elite Sports TV, Ryan, LFC. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date to get the latest content on the Reggae Boyz football. Bless.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl's top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
I am Liam Bailey, and you are watching Elite Sports TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, enough respect.
Hey guys, Bunny Shaw here with Elite Sports TV. Make sure you like and subscribe and always tune in.
Island Best Juice. What are you waiting on? Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Island Best Juice. It's your boy, Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice. If you are in the United States and you not try Island Best Juice, what you waiting on? Look at these beautiful flavor. Why not? If you are in Tampa, if you are in Florida, if you not drink Island Best Juice, you not drink the juice. It's your boy Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice, the best juice in Florida. What you waiting on? Anyway, across the United States, Island Best Juice can find you. If they find me and me all the way in Canada, why not? Check them out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere they are. Island Best Juice. Subscribe now to Elite Sports TV. Subscribe now to Elite Sports TV. Good evening to viewers and subscribers out there. Sorry for the late start, people. Tell you what, that last show that we did today, I didn't shut down the computer. And by the time I'm ready to start up the show, the computer, I say, what's wrong with the computer? Normally I shut down the computer, so I want to apologize for the late start. I really do appreciate all of you guys' time. Thank you for coming. My name is Ryan LFC and I appreciate all of you guys down in the comment section. So once you join the stream, people, hit the like button and thank you guys for tuning in, alright? So sorry for the late start, alright? Sorry for the late start. So big up to all of the people that are down in the comment section. People, I told you guys that we're going to have a Reggae Boyz join the show. That's still up for the players to join the conversation, but I've been reaching out to the players and I haven't heard anything from the player. Last time the player told me that him on him way home, so I'm waiting. So, but we have another guest going to join. I invite that guest to join the show, right? So, big up to all of my people them out there. Enough love and respect. Big up on yourself, people. Enough love and respect. You understand? So, once you join the show, just smash the like button. So today, normally we do player ratings, but we are going to do the players ratings for the tournament, right? So big up to everybody down in the comment section. Enough love and respect. So big up to all of the truck driver them when they don't know the thing. Shaggy, big up yourself always down in the comment section. Blessings, my brother. Appreciate the support. RR, big up yourself. Enough love and respect and things. Seeing Max City, big up MF, big up yourself. You don't know the thing already. Appreciate all the people who don't know the comment section. You don't know. Yeah? And big up to the princess. You know what I mean? Big up Ricketts. Loving at the house, man. Gaza, man. Big up yourself, you know. Enough love and respect, man. Appreciate all of you guys down in the comment section. People, once you join, just smash the like button and make way continue with the conversation. Blessings, you know. More love and respect. More love and prosperity and things. So, big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. See? So, as we say, people, I know many of you guys saw the show earlier today. I fell at work and kind of injured myself when it come on to my grind and my lower back and my knee. So that's why when you see me on crutch, right? So sometime I'm going to sit and sometime I'm going to keep standing, right? Based on the pain that I'm feeling, people. You know, based on I don't want to stand up too long and I don't want to sit down too long. So that's why I kind of start off the show standing a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, for find a balance there when it come on to not stay one place too long. See? So yeah, man. So big up to all of the people that are down in the comment section. Enough love and respect. Appreciate all of you guys. Right? So blessings, man. More blessings. Alright? So what's the plan going forward? That's many of the questions that a lot of people asking me. Ryan, what's the plan going forward for the Reggae Boyz? Well, people, again, I spoke to someone from the administration and they make it simple. Them say they have to assess the coach, not only that individual I talk to, but the committee, the JFF committee, who, you know, hire coach and stuff. So we are allow the process to continue to build up, and the coach of sending him Gold Cup, where they call it report, is assessment and the performance of the team, and the governing body, that's the technical committee, will, you know, go over it and they have a decision to make. So that's the latest coming out of the administration, and I know many of you guys want to see the coach go, including me. I want to see the coach go, but we have to be patient at the same time and think. So you don't know the thing already, people, but we are continue do a show, we are continue talk about the Jamaican team and people. The Reggae Girls coming up. Yeah, we're going to do a watch along for that game, right? So the Reggae Girls coming up this Sunday, and we want to really pay attention to the Reggae Girls, right? Because key piece is missing again for the Reggae Girls. You know, no Khadija Bonisha, the leader of the team, she's not there. But people, I'm telling you right now, and it shows that the administration really have to take some responsibility of the both men's and women's team, right? Because the Reggae Girls, they get so bad. When I said bad, right? So the Reggae Girls have a lot of work to do. The Reggae Girls are going to play England, so that's going to be a game that none of us cannot expect the girls to win, but we expect to see the girls put in a good performance, right? Because, you know, England are one of them top teams when it comes on to women's football, but we just don't want to see the embarrassment and thing. We don't want embarrassment score and things. So yeah, so big up to all of the people that are down in the comment section. Again, people, let us get into it now. People, may I wait for my guests. So whenever my guests arrive, we're going to get into the player ratings and stuff. We're going to leave the player ratings a little bit late until my guests come in and think so. And think, people. But the thing we want to say, people, one thing, I want to make it clear, bro. Like, brethren, the man them need to stop with them foolishness, brother. Stop. I think this tournament, this Jamaican team, I don't see nobody on YouTube beating, again, people. We see what Warner Brown can do in this Jamaican team. Right? Many of us see what Warner Brown can do in this Jamaican team. Warner Brown get the service, he going to do well. Nobody have an issue with Jamaican players that play in the Jamaican Premier League. Let us say it again. Nobody have issue with no players that play in the Jamaican Premier League. As long as them get the opportunity and they do well, we can't fight against someone and we say it no matter what the league you are play. But if we see like a player like Busy Campbell where they get consistent get called in the Jamaica team and him they perform well. Like nobody know what we talk about that. The man them down in Jamaica, bro. Why you so thin skin, bro? Why you can't stop the thin skin thing and the separation? The Gold Cup done. Who out here? Who out here? I beat JPL player. Eh? Who out here? What kind of narrative that the man them a run? Who out here beat JPL player? Nobody now beat the JPL player. Who out here beat JPL player? More than we have said, Busy Akinser get a start over Tyrese Campbell. We have said, how comes? How comes? When you say Busy Akinser is a JPL bully, as we Ketaraki say. Right? But nobody know out here a fight against local baller. Some of the local baller just not ready. Why the man them fail to understand that say some of the local baller them not ready? Why we have built up this narrative and I talk about people that bash local? Wanna stop it, bro? Stop it. Nobody now bash no local baller, brother. Wanna stop it, bro? When the local baller them forget bash, them get bash, brother. So stop this narrative, brother. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop. A full time now, bro. Just stop. Right? Everybody's a Richard King. Him show him quality. And every now and then, him going to have a bad game. Right? Recently, Richard King has made a few mistakes. Including Ethan Pino. Including Casey Palmer. And people call them out. So this narrative of the man them, wanna stop, bro. Stop. When the man them fear call out, wanna not calling it out, bro. Stop. Stop. I don't want the man them come with them nonsense, brother, and make it look like the people are fight JPL baller. If you're good enough, you belongs in the team. You should get in the team and merit. Come tell me nothing, bro. Stop. Stop it, man. Stop it, bro. Stop. Stop. Enough is enough, bro. Like people crazy, bro. Busy Akinser, Warner Brown. Everybody praise Warner Brown. Right? But you see that Warner Brown, if you look at him first touch. Look at Warner Brown first touch. I always say, yo, Warner Brown need to improve. What I'm with we saying Warner Brown need to improve him first touch. Because when you play striker for Jamaica, I know every time, it's not every time, you're going to get a lot of ball. And the moment Warner Brown gets some ball, where my fear, take him first touch off will be great. And him can make an impact with it. When you play for Jamaica, you get a lot of chance, bro. So, big up to Warner Brown and big up to Richard King. Again, I'm looking forward to see Warner Brown move in this January, in this summer. And if he no move, like people are an idiot, bro. People scout is not an idiot, bro. Scout is not an idiot, brother. They know what they're looking for from a player. Right? So I don't want the man them take scouting thing for a joke thing, bro. So if the scout believes that Warner Brown is good enough, him get a good enough time, good enough game for somebody see the talent and believe in the talent. But if we say Warner Brown go back in the JPL, that means him have more work to do, or him just not have the right agent. So this thing where the man them are build up and try to segregate the fan base, bro, no just stop, bro. I'm really tired of it. Just stop. Stop. I would love for you to call out the thing them want to call out on Jamaica. Stop, man. Yeah? Stop. Stop. Big up to all of the people, them big league length, football, Crime we are dealing over here. Big up yourself, man. Conroy Smith, big up yourself. Max City, Danny Jed, big up yourself. Jay, big up yourself. Enough respect, man. Appreciate all of you guys down in the comment section and thing. See? So, again, people, we not in the local bias and the local foolish. See? We not in that, brother. See? Yeah, man. Let me know if you guys hearing me and think, people. Let me know if you guys hearing me. Seeing? But yeah, so anyway, people, cause we're gonna take some phone call and things. So we're gonna open up the phone line, but we're gonna close it. So give me some time there, brother. Big up to all of the people that are down in the comment section and things. Yeah, me see the link, you know. Yeah. I saw the link. You know, I watched the video early this morning. I'm a good Liverpool virgin, you know. Yeah, man, I'm a good Liverpool virgin. I threw him a talk, brother. Everything we are hear from the foreign media about Jamaican football. Stop, people, stop. No man now fight against Jamaica. Nobody now fight against Jamaica. So the man them just stop, brother. See? Nobody now. Let me just say this before we go to the phone line. Nobody. Every time me and foreign media talk about Jamaican football, I'm mostly positive and they want to see Jamaica have success. They like the Reggae Boyz. So when they hear the man them a beat Jamaica, we deserve to get beaten. I mean, I want a man to tell me, say, boy, Ryan, I don't like how white man talk about Jamaica now. No, bro. What the difference with the white man say and ESPN and Fox? What the difference? Eh? They're not saying anything different from what me I say. So I don't want to man them. I say, oh, we don't want a white man to talk about Jamaica like that, bro. We need to get some beat, bro, because we're not playing any football, bro. Right? It is a disaster and it is a big disappointment. See? So, I don't want a man to call me and say, boy, Ryan, Jesus Christ, brother. Look how the man are deal with Jamaica and all that. No. The man them a call a spade, bro. And me agree with some of the stuff them with the man them a say, brother. Honestly, bro. So, I don't want a man to tell me, say, oh, man, I did this and them thing. Anyway, let's go to the phone line. As I say, people, I wait for my guests because we have some football discussion to have. But let's take some call. And then when the guests come, we pause it and then we'll go again. Alright? Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yo, welcome, brother.
Wagwan, man. You hear me?
Yeah?
You hear me cleanly, right?
Yeah, man. Yo, you go to, brother. You want to your football?
You know, say I work me there and me slip a work and thing and mash up me grind and my lower back and my knee. But, you know, just pain and things. So I go see a specialist for Monday morning. I go see a specialist and see what can happen. You know what I mean? What's really funny, but yeah. So I have to balance the sit and the standing. You get the man say so? Yeah, man.
Hey, brother, quick cover, brother, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
But yo, watch on, man. Yo, you not see the football in a state of emergency right now, bro. You not see Jamaica football in a state of emergency, brother.
Wait, so they're in a state of the emergency?
State of emergency right now, brother.
Mercy.
Something like joke thing, yo. Brother, let me tell you something, man. God not like ugly, you know, bro. Remember me tell you that, you know, God not like ugly, brother.
Yeah.
So that's why you see certain things that go on to bro. You see me?
Yeah.
God not like ugly. So yeah, man, I say, brother, on a real level, see? You're not replace the coach right now, bro.
If me not replace the coach,
Yeah, I can't remember say what I know. Alright, so July we there now, bro. See? Because July right now, you know, and that's July, August, September, 2 months that, you know. September, 2 games that, you know, out I qualify to September, you know. Now, so you go 2 September, 2 October, and 2 November, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that means if you get a quote.
Yo, brother, I'm in life, you know. Eh? What one? I lie you tell you, where you get that from, brother? Lie you tell, brother, fake news that, brother. What kind of thing? No, man. I be on me live, you know, brother. Oh, you know that? Oh, you know that? Oh, you know that? I lie you swear? I lie you tell, brother. I don't believe you. Eh? My brother, Maya mess me up in a brother. Are you serious? So I don't know, man, brother. Come on, get that information in my lap, brother. Alright. Me dey live still, so me show it to look later, yeah? Me I show it to look. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that, people. Carla, welcome to the show. Talk to me. My apologies.
Yeah, brother. So you go to man. So what you know, bro, God? So what me I say, you know, is because me I say if you go to you know, brother. But what me I say is, you know, things say you think so we can get one in time for really turn on the ship, bro, and make everything go set for World Cup.
Yeah, man, we can do that, man.
Alright, because what you know, brother, I tell you the truth, and right now it come like it's a sinking ship a go on. I get what me I say, bro. And I just, brother, if this man continue, bro, we have to go this hope and pray so we qualify. You get what me I say? Big man thing, bro. I hope and pray we have to play right now to when me say I go on. And where the man them does in, when me say to come to Jamaica, and the man them get up and assign petition and them thing. Where the man there, brother? But the man there, if you assign the petition, them now if you fix the thing and I make certain people come out of the thing, bro. You get what I say, brother? And no, the man them supposed to assign petition enough if you ask, you know who and who. I'm not going to even call no name, brother, but we know who and who, brother, the federation, bro. Petition for assign for them man there out, bro. But you know when I pray, brother, not with this wait till the World Cup thing I go on, you know, bro, God. You see me? Make them just work on the coach right, the coach right now, bro. Make the World Cup thing go on. And about to disrupt the thing too much. Make the World Cup thing go on, brother. And you see after the World Cup, bro, we just clean house, brother. And if we are going to get a new coach as well, everybody know, Merron and them people that have to go to, bro. You get what I say? And the player, them, brother, I don't know how Palmer get back in my team, you know, brother. I don't know how certain man and low them get back in my team, you know, brother. Because we don't know so certain man don't go play good than certain team, you know, brother. You get what I say? And the player, them, unfit, me done. I be unfit, daily grey. Palmer, the ratty, the brother, be unfit player upon the place, brother, upon the field. That's why we not get the intensity of the ball game or wrong on the G. You get what I say? So the man them have to get fit at them thing there, the thing, brother. You get what I say? So I know I say the unicorn need where the man them go sell all the sponsor them, you know, bro. All them all sponsor them supposed to wonder what go on right now, you know, bro. So a state of emergency, brother, this have to fix ASAP, brother, else I sink, the ship I go sink, brother. You get what I say? Me I say this, you know, all of the money we serious, you know, everybody we serious, you know. I hope say after World Cup, you know, petition and protest and everything start to fix the football in the country. You get what I say, brother?
Yeah.
Because we can go on next season and next term with them a leader, brother, Ricketts, Merron, Speed, everybody have to go after World Cup, the G. You get what I say? That, I say, brother.
Blessings, yeah? Big up on yourself.
Up top, bro.
Yeah, man, enough respect. Yeah, man. So people, me have one more. Me I wait for the player perspective. Where I get some good perspective from a coach perspective on the tournament. So me I wait for my nether guest. Me I give him about 7 minutes. If him not come by that time there, me I go on ahead with the show. But Coach Dacaster, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, Ryan. Good evening, everybody in the comment section. Reggae Boy Nation.
Come up more, man. You ain't too far from the thing, man.
All right, pick up. Listen, my back is okay. All right, never mind.
You say back.
I have to support my back. You understand when I?
Okay.
You forget, say how old I am.
Yeah, old man walk with crook stick, brother. You're not old.
Anyway, what's going on, Ryan?
I'm doing good, man. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm actually feeling great. I mean, to the point where, I'm ill. I went to the hospital you remember I spent a couple weeks in the hospital last year.
Yeah.
And I came down to Jamaica to really convalesce for about 5 weeks something. And but now my liver, I've been liver issues, but right now everything is looking up. I mean, I'm feeling much better, healthier, ready to, tackle on new and better things, So I'm ready.
Okay, that's good sign. That's good sign that you're ready and stuff. But you ready for Candy Wow?
Who?
Do you ready for Candy Wow?
No, what's the one you like now? That one, what's there? In the comment section.
Who, Juicy Bunny?
Juicy Bunny, yes. And then the other, I told you, Ryan, watch your plate. Old man will dip into your food. I bet you don't know what song I come from.
No, sir.
Comment section, what song come from that I come from?
So, coach, me I wait for the player to get a player perspective. Yes. So, me I go and take some call and think. All right?
Okay, yes, go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah. Carla, welcome to the show. Good evening.
Ryan,
yeah. If what?
Ryan, where you going, Ryan?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Yeah, man. I call him from Jamaica. Long time I talk to you, my brother.
Long time you what?
Yes, a long time I try to reach out to you, man. Evening to the viewers. Coach, pick up yourself. Good evening.
Good evening.
Ryan, you have 2% here, Ryan. You feel alright. Where the negativity from last night, then? I could put in some positivity now. If you don't want to carry some team, I go World Cup and go pick up 5 and 6 every match.
If I don't want a team, I go World Cup and pick up 5 and 7.
Pick up 5 and 6. You know better we stay away here if I that we go World Cup go do.
Well, right, call it. The structure has changed. You're like a playing tournament, then you join the 32. Is that so, Ryan?
Yeah, you hear me, Ryan?
You're nice in the background, Carla. Move away from the nice. What you said?
Yeah, man. Give me less than 10 seconds. Give me less than 10 seconds.
I was saying,
yeah.
It's in the 2026 World Cup formatted differently, rather than just 32 top teams. You understand?
Do that.
Yeah, Carla.
We're gonna World Cup with. We know better we stay out here if we are going World Cup with this side, I go get 7 and 5 and 6. Disgrace the country.
Yeah, Carla, you break up. Go ahead now, Carla.
You hear me better now?
Yeah, me I hear you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Respect for the understanding. Me I say, Ryan, with this team that we have, you know better we stay out here than we go World Cup with a team where every match we are going to pick up 5 and 6. Because this is a team that can go World Cup, you know. So all we there, everybody there say, oh, we want to go World Cup or we want this. What we are going World Cup if we do? Make up numbers?
Ryan,
how we are going World Cup to put a show for the country.
Carla, I want to clarify something. The FIFA Council unanimously made a decision to approve the proposed amendment to the World Cup 2076 group stage format from 16 groups of 3 to 12 groups of 4.
Yes, coach.
So if they're changing the formats, right?
Yeah.
That's 48 teams. It's not the 32
yeah.
teams. So it's like there's a top teams of what like a plane, and then you qualify for the join the 30. I'm not sure of the format. I mean, so even if we do make the World Cup, we're not going to automatically be in the top 32. You understand?
Yes, coach. We understand everything we are saying. But if we can't beat some bug side, coach, any side at all can beat Jamaica right now.
Yes, because we have it wrong. We have the formula wrong. If we get
then that we say we have to structure our thing before we got the World Cup. So that me I said to Ryan, say, is it possible? It better we just steer we hard.
No.
If we are going to World Cup, go get disgrace. Well, we can't even show our face.
I see the Mexican Federation do this all the time. They get somebody and then they clean house, new coach, new everything, and then organize them players because they have talent. That's the same thing Jamaica. We have talent. We just have to need the right people to organize it without some greedy business decisions being made to sabotage the thing. That's our problem. Clean house first, then we can do the thing. Bring in a coach that has a free hand to build his team, whether it's 26 foreigners, I mean, the overseas players, mixture of local, whatever. I don't care as long as it's top 26 Jamaican citizens to represent the country. That's who I want. We can go and have a good World Cup in 2026. Not too late.
Okay. Ryan.
Yes, sir.
The question here for you, Ryan. You think Miguel Coley would have do a better job?
Yeah.
So you feel like, all right, we've been a try overseas coach, Ryan. You know, feel like so if you give like Miguel Coley or one of them top man there, where they outside Jamaica and learn them craft a chance, just like how they give Whitmore a chance. You feel like Miguel Coley could have taken up the mantle and at least bring it to the World Cup if we are to sack this man?
Yeah, I strongly believe, say, based upon everybody else who going to the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
I think we should go a route where we could put Coach Paul in there with a good coaching staff. Or you could put Miguel Coley in there with a good coaching staff. Or you could put Ricardo Fuller with a good coaching staff. And give our people who earn the right. Because these people who we're calling, they are successful at their club. So it's an opportunity that we have a first time local base coaching staff take the team to the World Cup. But we want an experienced coach that play at the higher level and understand football. Not because you're the local. We want good people around the program that doing very well, like a Ricardo Fuller, like a Tyrone Marshall. These people are being successful at their club where they are at. Ryan Thompson, the goalkeeper that a part of the United States Gold Cup squad training in the United States. So we have competent people in the diaspora, right? But again, it comes back down to the JFF. Is the JFF willing to put that trust in one of these overseas coach that we have that in the diaspora, where we can be proud that one of our own take us to the World Cup more than we have somebody who squad already talented already, and we just need a coach where have a level headed, understand the game, and going to do the right thing to take us forward.
Well, me share the same sentiment with you, Ryan. Alright, big up yourself, General. Thanks for having me on the program. My first time won't be the last. Coach, big up yourself, you hear that?
Yeah, man. Blessings, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
Right. I've told you once and for all, Jamaica need a strong man head coach who can stand up to them man, Leon Bailey, Damari Gray, Cephas, whomever. You understand that? You cannot have a weak coach with these players, because the coach is going to have to come in here and make them play proper football the way they do for their professional clubs week in and week out. They wouldn't come with this nonsense at their professional club, because they would get released and fired from their professional club. And they would come to Jamaica out of shape with the same nonsense, put them head down and dribble. Which one of these coaches that you're mentioning now would be stand as Mr. Bailey? Knock the ball around, or you're going on the bench. That's it.
No, me I look pan coach. I don't know if you agree with me, but
yes,
Ricardo Fuller,
yes,
inspire a lot of these young Jamaican players that are playing in the Premier League. We hear Raheem Sterling talk about him.
Yes,
Fuller play at the high level, right? coaching at Stoke City at this moment. Have a diploma in coaching. And him way to get him pro license. Again, and him way to get him pro license, FIFA license, right? Doing some course and thing. But all of the rest of license them, he have it. A player that have experience, I think Fuller could be a perfect candidate with a good experience background around him to help him.
Yes, right. If you go for a job here in America, right, some of these jobs, right, require a college degree to show you that you've accomplished something and there's a certain standard, right? But certain jobs take on experience. Now, if Lionel Messi was to retire tomorrow, right, and I'm saying want to coach Argentina, how are you going to say Messi can't coach Argentina because him not on a pro license? You can't only Jamaicans put up roadblocks in people's way. We want the best candidate no matter what. Those rules
yes,
are
Mr.
arbitrary.
Ryan. Yeah.
Go ahead, Ryan. So those rules are arbitrary once you do those things. So once again, Ryan, I told you, you have to have a leader of men that can stand. And so one of the comment sections is something about the relationship with coach and the players, and that's true. And I've told you the story before about Megatron. Remember Megatron is a wide receiver for the Detroit Lions in the National Football League here in America, right?
Coach, you have your fan on?
That's not me. Let me do that.
Okay.
I don't know who is that me? Because I just turned my mic back on.
Coach, what do you have a laptop?
Yes.
If I get a mic and stuff, would you be able to connect that and think?
Yeah, Brian, I will go pick up a mic tomorrow if that's what you want me to do. I had a little blue one, but it broke. Somehow I take my 11-year-old, knock it down on whatever I'm doing it and broke it. Remember the one?
No, man. I can support to get your mic and a proper headphone.
Okay. All right.
Because I think I need it if you have that quality on the show.
Well, okay, yes. All right. I understand what you're saying. Ryan, let me get back to my story, right? So this Johnson is a big time wide receiver, one Hall of Fame wide receiver for the Detroit Lions, right? But I had one of my mentees when I coached high school football, right? High school soccer, but he was on the American football team. But he was one of my mentees in the building that I mentored to make sure that he didn't have a father at home or anything like that. So make sure he went to the University of Virginia and then he went to the NFL. After his playing career, he got a job with the Detroit Lions, coaching the wide receivers, right? And Megatron was the top receiver in the whole NFL. After one training practice, the wide receiver coach told him, he's assistant to the wide receiver coach, to get him some gas surface, which means run them for the conditioning, and then send them home. As soon as the coach left, Megatron, the biggest wide receiver in the NFL, said, "See y'all later," and then the conditioning and walk off, and the other wide receiver follow him and walk off. So my player called me and I said, "What are we going to do? These are millionaire players. How can I control them?" Well, I said, "You know what? You have to build a relationship with that player. There's more than one with the skin of cat." I said, next time you go in the cafeteria, you see Megatron, go sit down next to him and start talk to him. Talk about his family, his life, talk about your family, your life, your hopes, your dreams, and things like that. All of a sudden now you create that relationship with them. They see you. Right now he didn't see you in that light. So now guess what happened next time? And do that. And say, and look at Megatron. As his friend now, as a connection been made, and they did the gases and things. Megatron said, "Oh, come on, fellas." He let it. Let's go ahead and do these and get these out of the way. The same player that walked off and everybody following the leader. The next note out there, get the leader on your side. He made him call it, rally the rest of them and say, "Let's get these done" as a leader and things like that. So it can be done different ways, but you need to lead these ballers, and it's not being done. I think game after game. I mean, 2 years now, 2.5 years now, we're not building anything. They come over from England or wherever they come and then go on vacation out of shape, and they put their head down and dribble. The same way. You have to make these ballers play the right way. It's not going to happen automatically. But you have to get Mr. Bailey on your team, Mr. Demarai Gray, Mr. Cephas, and then your midfielders now. Find 2 midfielders that can play it properly, can distribute, can defend, all of that right there. Have the vision, and then can come through and strike and score when necessary. When the defense, you understand? So that we don't feel bad. We have the ingredients, Ryan. We can still get rid of this coach. Get out of here. Get him out of here. And then you just move himself. And then you, all of a sudden, the coaching staff, the new coach has the right to bring in whomever he wants to assist him on this Jamaican Reggae Boyz side. And it's not the same cast of character. Please.
Kaka, welcome to the show. Good evening.
Thank you, sir, for having me. Good night to Mr. Costa Costa as well.
Good night,
good
sir.
night to the panelists and everyone. Well, Ryan, I remember a few weeks ago when I called in and I told you some things about the team that need to be fixed going forward, and we didn't assess that, and I feel like the panelist was being very, very subjected towards my analysis of the 4 ways Jamaica can be a top team. And a lot of people disagree with me, and here we go. We start from scratch. The team is at this place right now where it left off 4 years ago.
One quick question though. We don't have to start from scratch. We can start from experience. We've been down this road so many times. Let's not go and make the same mistake. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, Grimsey came in, the problem wasn't the coach, it was just his style of playing. I understand that he's trying to build from the back and let us be more solid from defensive and going forward, but I feel like in the Copa America he led us into a dog pit, and I know the organization and etc. But I remember when I called in and a lot of people was being very disgruntled about my opinion about how the team can be a top coach. I give my 4 philosophies. I give my 4 ways of how the team can develop a mentality. How to be a team that when they come on the pitch, they intimidate the opponent by they feared us, and that's what Panama used and beat us, Ryan. The first tactics when the whistle was blown, the way we approached the match was very, very, very disbelief. I couldn't believe we lost the game from the minute blow from the second. And I said the second thing that we need to do is to keep things simple. Run a simple system, master the simplicity. If we use our strength, we can conquer the opponent. And a team that executes well consistently is a very hard team to beat. We need to build a culture, make sure our coaching staff totally on board with our provision, with our leadership, and make sure the players are bought into the system. Internally, culture of our program, it will lead down to success. And we need to implement an effective training strategy. We need to get rid of the physical coaching. We're not running enough. Our players are not running enough. We need to run a lot to sustain our energy, to sustain our pressure. The coach doesn't develop a pressing strategy. All of the players are doing is individual BS. Bullshit on the pitch. None of them not pressing with purpose. None of them are not pressing with effectiveness to try to win back the ball. So when Panama press us right and we kick up back the ball, Panama gain back their strength. So when they retain the ball, they can be more comfortable on the ball. So when they go in forward, we didn't have a plan, we didn't have no idea. So we need to work on that. And the reason why we need to have a midfield is because when we go and press the ball, the team turn over the ball in our half so we can have control. That's how the top teams enable to put pressure on the other opponents. We need to get rid of the physical coach. It's not good. The way we train is the same way we play, and the individual qualities that we have is not improvising in, showcasing their true talent on the pitch. We need a continuous improvement in skills, knowledge, is vital for the team performance, coach. We should invest in training programs that enhance our players and our abilities to provide opportunities for skill development and promote a culture of continuous learning. None of that is being derogated from what Steve McClaren has been doing since he got here. These are my 4 philosophies how Jamaica can be a top team. I gave you my analysis, Ryan, a few weeks ago before the World Cup. At the World Cup drawing post-match. And you usher me, Ryan, and then now you being derogative and being disgruntled about this happiness about the team performance. I saw it coming, Ryan. The BVI match, that was an eye-opener for me, bro. That was an eye-opener. And Danny Jed, shame on you, Danny Jed. And I'm calling out everybody tonight that disrespect me and discredit me that night. Everybody, Tycoon, College of Men, Danny Jed, after me give him a 4 philosophy, these fraud analysis calling and bashing me about my 4 top analysis. Flavor Max, big up yourself, because I'm not tough like your boy. It's the Flavor Max, Ryan. Flavor Max are the toughest caller, boy. I don't want no boy come tell me now. Coach the Caster are the best panelist, boy. We are one them Coach the Caster all long.
Stop, don't do that. Don't lie, Kaka. Don't lie. Don't swing. Oh, you can't swing someone.
What's the lie, Ryan?
He's lying.
What? About what?
What type of lie I'm telling?
He's the same one come and beat me and tell me that Jamaica come out of the group here. And now I come and change him up.
No, Ryan, listen to me. I did say that because the belief I have in the belief we can do it. I'm not gonna go into a tournament and be disapproved by other opponents. I'm just manifesting delusional winning faith for the team. Even when them can't win, know them can't win. I'm just manifesting delusional faith in the team. But my true institutional analysis about the fact that this coach is not a leader of men. The coach has contradicted himself, Ryan. I lost trust in the coach from the dishonesty and not being transparency with the national team, with the culture, with the Jamaica people. This coach has lost me of his squad skill selection of the 60-man pool. If he select those players, this coach has lost me when he will select the 23-man Gold Cup squad by not interpreting enough midfielder substitute for us to go in the tournament into a long way. This coach is not sufficient enough in his tactical thinking, is not sufficient enough in his technical thinking. I feel like this coach has done his time. No, Coach De Costa, I agree everything what you said. You have been spot on. And I just want to call out Danny Dredd, because Danny Dredd, we should fix the root. The root is we don't have a playing of style. We don't have an identity. We need to fix the root. We can't just implement players, Ryan, season and season. We're going to look the same because individuals don't play the sport, Ryan. We see a team like a Panama, they build that cohesionness. They have an identity. They are known for playing tiki-taka. No, Ryan, we know when we get rid of this coach, if we do, because I want to say this. If the coach doesn't give us 6 points in the World Cup qualifier, we should let him go. If he can't give us 6 points or 4 points, we should let him go. I don't think that the technical committee is going to make that decision to fire him.
Kaka, it's 18 points, Kaka, it's 18 points we need.
No, in the first two games. I'm talking about in the first 2 games. Okay, because understood. we still can't have enough time in the last 4 matches. We still can collectively get
madness,
at least 10 points.
Madness, bro.
So you're telling me, all right? You're telling me right now, Ryan, if the coach doesn't get 6 points, you're not gonna keep him?
Bridging, no, he should not even get no game going into the World Cup, bro.
No, but But this is what I'm telling you, the technical committee is going to do. That they're not going to fire Ryan. They don't have the budget to do that.
What do you mean by the budget? He's signing a 12-month contract.
No. He signed a 12-month contract or a 2-year contract?
12-month contract himself. Yeah, 2 year. Yeah,
2 years, that's what I'm saying. But if they fire him,
yeah, but
they have to pay him off the next year.
1 year, bro. What you prefer? Going at the, you know, bro. Why we gonna run the risk with this coaching at the first 2 games?
Because the technical committee, as I said, you know those people are not going to make that decision until it's late. Ryan, we see it, you know. I see it coming, you know. Me see it come, Ryan.
Yeah, 2 months, Kaka, man. Go, man. Go,
no, Ryan, no, don't. Me I talk about the qualifier, Ryan. Me not talk about Gold Cup, Ryan. Me I talk about the qualify.
So where you see coming? Where you see coming?
I told you that this team is not consistent enough. I did not talk about soup. It will not kill me tonight. I never call in 2 times. I 2 times never call in for try to redeem myself. 2 times for calling for redeem myself. 2 times after my girlfriend left me the night and go to the airport, I felt lonely. So I call you to try to talk to you about what I mean.
Kaka,
but college
you are the same one who come on the program and tell me if believe Kaka will win the Gold Cup.
Yes, I'm not disagreeing that, Ryan. I'm not disagreeing that. I am not disagreeing that. I said that. But I'm talking about the World Cup qualified. Danny Dredd.
No, but you brush over the World Cup qualified. Or you brush over the Gold Cup. Or you gone from the Gold Cup right top, or you're gone over. You get the Gold Cup well wrong, Kaka.
I told you that was delusional faith manifestation. I told you that. That was delusional faith manifestation.
You're supposed to eat the humble pie instead of you come again and make the mistake of call out Danny Dredd, call out college man and all of them things.
Yeah, because them beat me because them a talk about soup. We Africa World Cup. And then you a talk about give the team 30% percentage of going to the World Cup. You said that. But the other night, you must eat your own pie too. If I'm gonna eat my pie, you must eat your pie too. Because you said that night, if Jamaica gonna make it to the World Cup, me stop vlog, I'm gonna start the family vlog. And that yesterday.
Yeah, but
tell me a lie, me I tell.
But when
Jamaica, tell me a lie, me I tell. Call a spade, Ryan. Call a spade.
But you get the whole tournament wrong, Kaka. Me talk about me make a prediction about World Cup qualifier. You come on the show and sell the people them unicorn meat about Jamaica go win the Gold Cup. Believe and this and all of them nonsense thing.
And listen to what me say. Me say that was a delusional manifestation of faith. You know,
yeah, but you supposed to eat your humble pie now, because Gold Cup just finished for us. And you come and call out college man and them man.
Alright, listen. I don't know if you hear me I say. This is a misunderstanding. I told you that this team is not adequately top enough.
You know you have a big flip-flop, Kaka. Because you're the said one.
Listen what me I say.
You're the said one who come when me I tell you about
people at Jamaica, Ryan and usher me out, so me have to leave because man kick me out.
No. Nobody now usher out. Nobody now usher out.
And that you tell me the other night, Ryan. Usher me out, but me I tell you
no, can you come and program chat nonsense, brother. So you have to usher you out.
When? The night when me I tell you Jamaica no good, it a fulfill, no! I know it a fulfill. I eat to no ass. I know it a fulfill. It a fulfill now, and that me come telling you, you come like you not get what me I say. World Cup are 2 different things from World Cup.
So wait, what the prediction for World Cup? What the prediction?
I'm thinking the coach.
I'm thinking. What the prediction?
No. What do you mean when I'm a prediction? Where you mean? What's the outcome I want to be to reveal like the? Well, to be honest, you know, Ryan, I think the team still need to develop from grassroots.
Jesus Christ, bro. We don't have the time right now for develop for grassroots. And Danny Dredd, I tell you, I still a call out Danny Dredd. We don't have the time right now.
So when you gonna do that? Brother, we never get better than that. Me I try to know we never get better if we don't try.
My brother,
Ryan.
September World Cup qualifier.
Me lose that fire, Ryan. Jesse Marsh, Mr. Jesse Marsh, Ryan. Jesse Marsh. Get Canada for 3 months and turn them around, Ryan. What you tell me, say? What you tell Mr. Ryan? Justin must get Canada for 3 months and turn them around.
You say,
what you tell me, say? What you tell me, say?
You are talk about from go back from scratch. That's why you talk, Kaka. You are talk from scratch. You are talk about go back from.
So, bro,
we
so Ryan, so we're just.
After we get the World Cup, brother, after we get the World Cup money, and we do what we're supposed to do, we build a program from scratch.
Ryan,
and
but Ryan, we not go build, Ryan, we just gonna look like a fool, bro.
Jesus
we not gonna World Cup, we have to build, Ryan.
So, alright, scrap down the program.
Ryan,
scrap
it's
down
not
the program.
Ryan, listen to what me ask, Ryan. Listen, we know you're educated enough to what I'm saying. Look what I'm saying. World Cup is 1 year from now, right? Right? Answer my question, right?
Yes.
Let me try to improvise and break it down to you in syllables. When a team have a horrible season, right?
Mm-hmm.
They implement a new coach. They're bringing a new coach, new staff, new background, new everything for refresh the team. Bring in 1 and 2 couple, signings where we are depleted in, right? Look on a team like, I'm gonna give you a good. Look on a team like.
Stay on topic. No go off topic.
Alright, look on a team like a Napoli, right? The season before, they finished 8th in Serie A, and then they bring in Antonio Conte. They won the Serie A. They change up a lot of things. All I'm saying, Ryan, we have to use and utilize our assets smartly. When we clean up the background, get rid of the physical coach, because he's not good. He not make the player them run enough. We're not pressing enough. We're not doing nothing good. We can't pass 8 ball vertically and transitionally to go forward. Even bro Ryan, we can't play the bad game with Jamaica want, but show us that we can put 8 passes together going forward, connect the dots to that, and can we have the tools to do that.
So explain to me now how you're going to build the program. I know you're all over the place,
I'm getting to that, Ryan. I'm getting to that.
Get to the point, bro. You're going all over the place and go merry-go-round and I come back on.
I told you have to break it down in syllables. You do that by implementing a coach, take out the back staff, that not make the players run enough. We need to run. So you put in a coach, bringing back everything. Within 1 year, Ryan, we can change. That's what I'm telling you. Within 1 year, we can. We can, because if we use 6 final, because these are
Kaka,
6 final.
Nobody
we have until September.
I agree with you, say the things can change. But the problem we have with you, based on where you say you let down everything and you build it back from scratch. That's the problem we have.
No, Ryan, alright, so what you would have done right now to try and make us be a better team going forward? What you would have tried clean out the back, get a new physical coach?
Bridget,
because you said what you would do? What you would do? I want to hear what you would do.
All of the coach they are part of this team. All of the coach
Ryan
go.
So that may I tell her, Ryan?
But Kaka, you're saying start back from scratch and me I tell you say we have World Cup qualifying in September.
So Ryan, a full idea me give you know.
Right.
This is not like I'm telling you that we need to take out every. No! Our coach come in with his philosophy, the same way all Adgrims to come in with his philosophy. The same way all Justin Mars come in with his philosophy. We can change it, Ryan, that may I tell you, but I'm just saying, come like you misunderstand what I try to tell you. We can come, a coach bringing his philosophy into the team, bringing out a culture, a fresh air, a difference into the team. We can get the better out of our players. We need passionate players. But tell you, Ryan, we don't need Ethan Pinnock to be used in the national team for a vacational slot. This is not it, Ethan Pinnock. You don't come as you want, Mr. Ethan Pinnock. So right now, Ryan, you see the team in the Unity Cup, we should have used that team and go forward because that team have the hunger, have the passion. And the coach now, because on bench players, you see now the coach contradicting in the press conference, if he had defend himself long time, him throw the players them under the bus now. When a long time we say, coach, why you I use seniority and I kill the team mentality. I kill the team trajectory because we was on a high trajectory, you know, out of the Unity Cup, you know. The coach come in with senior player, then Mikel Antonio. He come in with Bobby Reed, we're not even fit. You understand? So this organization with the compartmentalized. Alright, bro, have a good night. See, you usher me out. You usher me out because me I give it to you tonight.
People.
No, you see? You see what me I tell you? You see what me I tell you?
Bro, you get 25 minutes.
Ryan.
Usher him out, people. Usher him out, people.
Listen what
Usher him out, people. Usher him out, people. Bro, you get 25 minutes, bro.
Alright.
I'm joking, bro. You get 25 minutes.
Hear me I say, no man, and stop be like that. Hear me I say. Me and you talk. 6 minutes to make me wait for. You make me wait for.
Yeah, but you get 25 minutes, bro.
Alright, but me I tell you say you 6 minutes me there wait too long. But me I tell you say, yo Ryan, you fi come and apologize to the people of Jamaica.
But
because
what?
when the group come out,
But what?
Because when the group come out, you college man say, yo, if we don't make it, I buy me ticket go buy World Cup, and that do not say. Buy me I say no. We need to think with precaution because going forward this team is not good enough. I know, but I told you that was delusional faith. I wanted to tell you that believe, cause you always say believe.
Yeah, but
when the group of the World Cup qualifier come out, we get Bermuda, Trinidad and Tobago and Curacao. I called him and said, Ryan, don't get ahead. I know I said that. I'm a come out and say I know I said that. But I told you that was delusional. That means me not think. Me never think. Me didn't want to agree with Uno. But if you just stay up on one side inside and I catch by my ass, me no fear come off from my ass and me go up on the background. That me do. Cause me I say boy I whole of Jamaica beating, but me never want look like say yo me dey on a one man thing. But me if you stay up on my ass and not for come off and just focus on my philosophy going forward. But I agree with Uno, that no get me off. But you know Ryan, you be eat your own pie because you said that we are going to the World Cup. This is no team can beat us at 18 points. You and Mr. Oral Chase said that. So Uno must eat your own pie. Humble yourself. Have a good night.
Yo, look later, brother. People, anyway, because I don't want the show go over 2 hours. So, me have an hour leave. We waste. No waste. We take some call, but the baller, look at the baller now come. So, me I go do it. Me I go ahead and do it. Me the coach.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, we have a cool down on the call. So, people, we soon open up at the floor, right? Just hold on for your call and think. Hold on for your call, right? So we are get into some football discussion, alright? So Coach Lacosta, Gold Cup. We're going to player ratings for the players for the Gold Cup.
Oh, jeez.
Right? For the 3 games them and stuff. Right? Give me your assessment on the team itself. And we're going to do the team itself, we're going to do the players, the team, and we're going to do the substitution and also the coach and stuff. Alright?
Alright. Well, the team started out with a 2.
The team started out in a 2. First Gold Cup game.
First half. No. We're not. You talking about all the games or just?
Yeah, so I want you to sum up all of it.
No, I thought you were talking about just the last game. The last match. It's hard to do that because there are different players, you know, playing different minutes and things like that. So one of the things I was going over is the fact that Jamaica got outclassed by Panama, and you saw how a team like Jamaica is supposed to play. Possession football, attacking on your own terms by switching the point of attack and probing the defense with the midfielder showing for the ball. If they can't turn and knock it back, boom, then all of a sudden the defense giving up. You understand? We saw how they were because they used the athleticism as well as tiki-taka to break us down. And like I said, Panama's similar to us as far as athletic, strong, fast, but it's so much more technical. And number one difference, they play as a team. And they look like they play for each other. And I used to say, I've often told me, Ryan, what makes a good player, a great player, is his ability
to make him teammate better.
To make his teammates better. Now, I ask you a question. Did Demara Gray make any of his teammates better? Did Cephas make it? Did Leon Bailey? You can name anybody. Did anybody make the teammates better in this last game here and things like that? You understand? That shows the growth and the camaraderie that you're looking for as a team coming together because you care about. And I was telling a story about an NFL player. If somebody cares about you more, they'll work harder for you and try to set you up. So the mindset Cephas should have is, how do I turn an okay shot into a good shot into a great shot? And if with that mentality and that awareness now, he would have been passing a lot of these balls to set his teammates up. Same thing now with Romario Williams or them Panama. A lot of these players seem to be going for self, right? So once the mentality changes from me to a love of Jamaica, we're playing for Jamaica, I tell them it's a different attitude playing for a club team than you are playing for a national team. How can I make the game? We play for our teammates. How do you make the game easier for my teammate? How do I make it simpler? How do I turn an okay shot into a good shot into a great shot? You understand that? If I know I can't get power and accuracy, why am I toe poking the ball for the goalkeeper to scoop it up? That's a waste of an opportunity. I'm going to fake that hard to try to freeze the defender and the goalkeeper. Then I'm going to square it to one of my teammates and set them up, make them better. I'm now trying to make my teammate better. What do? I cover for my teammate. If I see my teammate going in for a tackle, I provide him cover in case they get beat. Because once again, you saw that the Jamaican JPL players, that some of the fundamentals were so flawed. You know the goal that scored, the one that went under the legs of Blake? Do you know that King dove in and didn't do the proper containment?
Yeah.
Instead of King going in for the tackle, folks, King should have went and just contained him, blocked the shot with his foot for them, and don't make him pass or set nobody else up. Instead, he went in for the tackle. The guy beat him, and then the ball pushed it up, which when King came over, Blake thought King was going to handle him, but King dove in and stabbed for the ball and missed. And that's why it was surprised Blake, and the ball went right on the break, his legs like that. When I analyzed it today, I saw things like that. I don't mean to beat up King. He's an incredible talent. But like a lot of these Jamaican players, he needs to be fixed and coached properly. They're not being coached at 6 and 7 and 8 years old like they're supposed to be. Up here in America, Ryan, I was so disappointed when Coach Boris Johnson said he was in America, not in Jamaica. Because everything I hear that man said was like spot on and brilliant football. You understand? Coach Johnson, right? I'm thinking he's in Jamaica, giving this wisdom to Jamaican kids. No, he's in the USA. I'm in USA. A lot of good Jamaican coach them up in the USA.
In America at IMG.
Yeah, but see, but there you go. But they're benefiting. America's benefiting from. So the brain drain that happened in Jamaican football is manifesting itself now, Ryan, because these players are incomplete, and you can fix them easily. It's not a hard thing to fix. Mr. King, Mr. Brown, Warner Brown, at the point of the aerial duels or the ground duels, he has to have such laser focus that he refuses to lose that challenge, and he's not going hard enough and competent enough and winning those duels. If he gets that kind of coaching, he's going to tear up all the league then, no matter where he goes and things like that. So once again, Jamaica doesn't play team football. I don't care who you change, whatever coach, this, that. If you don't, the thing is not set up. If the thing is not set up to create a strong national team program, we're not going to change. If it's set up to sell players overseas and stuff, that's what they're going to continue to happen. Ryan, these are smart people in the JFF and not the other players, right? And why do you think they don't fix it? Because it works for them, whatever monetary reason. I remember years ago when my brother-in-law had a nightclub, right? And it was a Super Bowl weekend here in Atlanta. And I remember went down there to help him because a big crowd. And a big crowd of people at the front of the door are pushing. And I said, so the next night I put up the railings and the rope. I make sure that this line or the skip line and this line. And the man called my brother and said, hey, he's down here messing things up. And I was shocked. What do you mean messing things up? Because during all the disorganization and the confusion, that's when they were getting people through the back door, sneaking people in here, you understand that? So all of the illegal stuff can go on when there's confusion. When there's no confusion, everything's above board and clear and transparent. You can't do not illegal nonsense or whatever you're trying to do. So the people that keep the system this way are incentivized to keep the system murky and unorganized. These are smart people. Jamaicans are very smart people. If we want to fix the thing, we can fix it. So, Ryan, like I said, I definitely want to, I can't wait anymore. I'm coming back to Jamaica. My health is back. Give me the top 37-year-olds on the island, and I'll show you something. Because, my model, Ryan, I want them to stay at them club or them parish or whatever, right? But every quarter, that's 4 times a year, we have a camp, a national camp, where the parishes tell them top defenders, midfielders, and we'll focus on them for a weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then play matches and things like that. And we organize things like that. We have national camps 4 times a week. Then we have the elite camp, where the best 22 out of the 300 kids that we have in our elite camp are selected and given the best coaching from wherever the coach want to come in. Even Coach Boris Johnson can come down and coach them and get them the thing, right? And then we get in the individual one-on-one training they need. How do we win this aerial duel? This is what, how do we win the ground duel? What's the best way to do this? How do you take on the defender? You wait for, the defender, you make sure the defender feet are facing this way, and you want to go the opposite way. You look at his feet and make sure it's off the ground, and right before you do, that's when you make your move. All look a small thing like that. Oh, you want to separate from your fullback marking you? As soon as the fullback check for him, center back to keep the outside track, that's when you wind away from him. As soon as you see him turn him eye way, that's when you see the ball come right into the pocket, and you see that it's not by happenstance. It's by just slight movement and reading and reacting to the game. And this is what we need to teach our kids in Jamaica, 7, 8, 9-year-olds. Are lost. Look at these talent of King and the rest of Brown but they lack that extra little knowledge that they should have learned at 12, 11, 13. That would have made them just the greatest a bidding war for them on the island. So they're stifling the whole thing for the greedy little money them can get now selling players on. And I heard that somebody told me, was it £500,000 that Richard King transferred for? That was a transfer fee. If you ever find that out, Ryan?
So let me say, I don't know what truth it is,
no. But is that incentive 500,000 British pounds sterling for you? Is that incentivized enough for you to get your players to be showcased as opposed to other ones? Like Tyrese Campbell, who's already have his contract, right? So that's why when they say with a ball like that doesn't get a time, you understand that? Our business decisions are being made. It's because it's not plausible. It's not logical. You don't play Tyrese Campbell. You don't invite Mother Sill. You don't invite your boy Ravel. You don't invite another Brandon Cover. That's what will solve our problems right there. Then the player just named. But it's not. There's no incentive because the players already signed. If this thing is chose to sell players and maximize profit for other ones, then they're going to continue to do it this way. They're not going to change.
Brilliant, Coach DaCosta. Here is my assessment summary about the Gold Cup. Right? So I'm going to start off with match 1. Match day 1. Guatemala versus Jamaica. Coming to the tournament, right? The team get excited. The players get excited. The coaching staff get excited. And Jamaica coaching staff and players didn't realize that when we play Guatemala in Kingston, Jamaica, they make around 8 changes. So Guatemala know they already through to the next round. Jamaica want to top the group. Jamaica already through. Right? So what the Guatemala do? Outsmart, out-tactics the Jamaican coach.
What's that phrase you use? Play full for catch. Play what? Play what?
Yeah, like play your best style and then him adjust him team in the next game.
The Jamaican term you use. Play full for catch wise or something like that you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they did.
So coming to the Gold Cup now, we just batter them 3-0. Everybody I say the game going to be easy. We're going to walk over Guatemala. But guess what? Guatemala give us a shock of life. And here the shock of the life they give us. First, in Kingston, Jamaica, they sit back, soak up the pressure, but didn't offer much going forward. They're just keeping the scoreline at a level, right? But they know that they have a plan for match week 1 in the Gold Cup, right?
Yes.
Because they want to play against better quality team to improve. So, after the game finish, we beat them, players heading off. We have 5 more days before we play Guatemala. So, the coach put out the squad for the Gold Cup. When the team fly to the United States, Ethan Pinnock, my apology, Isaac Aiden and Mason Holgate fly back to England. So we're already short one midfielder and a defender. One defensive midfielder and we're already short going into the tournament with midfield. So the coach said, okay, alright, easy, we can beat Guatemala. We beat them in Kingston, Jamaica. The players take the game lightly. Guatemala come, everything they did. They hurry us, put you under pressure, and when they put the Jamaican team under pressure, they becomes simple. The less space, the more space they give Jamaica, and the more foolish them do. So the man them press us, we turn idiot. The first 20 minutes in the game, the man them were all over us. Right? The man them were all over us. See? So that's game 1. The man them beat us. The performance in that game was terrible. Really, really terrible. Guatemala should at least give it 3. So the coach didn't make the adjustment we need to make in that first 20 minutes. Guatemala win every second ball, win every first ball. And when a team is dominating you, like winning the first draw and win the second, it's very hard to get into the game because you're not winning none of your draw. Right? And Guatemala close us from the back, don't give us no time. Midfield, we look Herbert, the coach, come with Latibo there, come with Damian Lowe stiff. So for me, in that game, the team get a 0 out of 10.
Yeah. Can we say somebody, Damian Lowe, starting in midfield? For the last time, ladies and gentlemen out there, Damian Lowe worked in Canada because it was a surprise to the kid. And Canada at the time had an interim coach who was not as tactically sound to make these adjustments. Once an opponent know that Damian Lowe is in the midfield, they just knock the ball around. They won't give him the opportunity to make the tackles to affect the game the way he normally is. During the Canada match, it was a surprise to him. So Damian Lowe, they had tackled this and tackled that. And because they had an interim coach for Canada at the time at that match, if you remember Ryan, it wasn't the guy before him, and then it wasn't Jesse March. There was another guy in there. He didn't make the adjustment and say, listen, don't even make Lowe come close.
Don't hold on on the ball.
Don't hold on the ball. Let's knock him around, and Lowe is rendered ineffective. So you see these Spanish man, them, the Central American man, them, they just knock. You understand that? And now him get tired of cheers, because it's not an organized midfield where okay. So that's what, if the coach couldn't recognize that means he's not tactically sound and aware. You understand that? You have to be able to see certain things. You can't repeat the same, and that's why he's so ineffective. And you're surprised that Damian Lowe wasn't as effective as he was in the Canada match? No, because it's a surprise. If a coach, like I said, no, if we can't have Damian Lowe can do that. Say we qualify for the World Cup, right? And we have a match and a team that don't really know us. You can do that. And the second half, I need something going along, injuries or car. You can bring out a Damian Lowe. You can be very effective in that midfield. But if they know about it and you see them starting, they make the adjustment tactically, you have to go away from him. You can't play him there no more. And you have to make a change or something like that. So I want people to understand this is a chess match that the other teams are playing. And Jamaica, we just have to play checkers. There's a jump people, king me. And it's not that way. This a long. So
the problem with the team, the adjustment with the coach.
Yeah, Guatemala played chess against us. They had a long game. And now they're into the second round of the Gold Cup to try to make them name and thing as increase them FIFA ranking because they play long game, not the short game that Jamaica plays. We don't play the long game. We need a tactician at coach. You know, one of the biggest compliments I got when I was down in Jamaica for 5 weeks, Ryan, and I was coaching over there at Craig Butler. I was trying to coach it. I want to see if my training would work with the local younger Pepsi team and things like that. And one of the Craig Butler's assistant coaches said, "Wait, you coach like a Spanish coach." When I went to Spain when he was a young player, and I'm saying, that's how the Spanish coach them coach. That's how you had them playing, and we get so frustrated at us because we want to dribble all the time, and we couldn't figure out until later on that they want to know when you dribble, not that they don't mind that you dribble. It's just when do you dribble? When you 1v1, take them on. When you this to create space, boom, boom, boom. You don't just put your head down and dribble into 3-man defense or thing like that. So that's this is the kind of philosophy I want to see. That's why I think Jamaica still can make this World Cup. But they have to start now. Change the coach, change the philosophy, get everybody in order, and get a real strong coach, strong personality. And make sure, and he can lead us into this World Cup. It's not too late, Ryan. So this last, my takeaway from this thing is Guatemala played chess against us, and we played checkers, and they totally outfoxed us.
Definitely, coach. So, second game now, we actually start out much better on the front foot against Guadeloupe.
Yeah, we don't respect them. We think
yeah,
we're brave. Our confidence is high against a team like Guadeloupe. They must be, but they don't understand. That's like you playing the French national team. That's the coaching style they get. Go on.
Yeah. So, Leon Bailey hit the post, I think about 3 times in that game before we get the go-ahead goal. But I must say, right, we play Guadeloupe, we back against the wall, a must-win situation. The team come out with a little bit of fighting spirit in that first 20 minutes. And we get the game to win actually in the first 45 minutes, where Jamaica should take disadvantage of the Guadeloupe team. Right?
We go down 1-0, right? Remember we went down 1-0.
Yeah, we went 1-0 down. We come back after we get them chance. Before we go 1-0 down, Leon Bailey were unlucky not to score a hat-trick before they went ahead.
Yeah.
But Guadeloupe went ahead, and we are saying, what is this? What is this? And by the way, Guadeloupe play really good. Now, I actually have to give the team credit for the 2 goals that they score against Guadeloupe. If you watch the build-up play, the 2 goals that we score, we at least pass the ball around probably 10 touch before we score with 2 goals against Guadeloupe. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. You want to break down the Warner Brown goal? Busy Atkinson, give it, and Warner Brown chest control it. It was passed to another Reggae Boy, right? The ball accidentally went to Bailey, but that's good, still good football because you're layered. You have what's called redundancy in your attack. I remember we talked about it tonight. What I want Warner Brown to work on is the chest trap and pass immediately. You understand that? He chest trap, control, brought the ball down to the ground, and then passed. By that time, his team, the person he wanted to pass had already passed through the zone, and the ball went to Bailey. And Leon Bailey, scored a goal. And people attack you when you say, I said that about Warner Brown, but that's how you, Ryan, some of these people don't understand that. When you coach professional football, like up in America right here, right? After the match over, right? Say over at 10 o'clock at night, 10:30 at night, right? And everybody press conference over, thing. The coaches go and watch film immediately. And you know why? Because the game is still fresh in your mind. So for the next 5-6 hours, you're watching film, breaking down film. And you say, in that Warner Brown situation, I know exactly what we would have said. Warner Brown, and when we watch the film the next day with the team, we said, Warner, look right here. We want your awareness to the fact that you should have been able to see the runner coming, which you did see the runner, but be able to chest trap and lay in one motion. 1 or 2 motion. Instead of test trap, bring it down, take a touch, and then take a third touch trying to pass the ball. You know, you have to learn to do things in one touch. Great players to do things in one touch that average players take 3, 4, 5 touches to do.
Coach, so I agree with you on the Warner situation, but hear me out. Yes, the player need to improve, but do you can understand the level that we playing in Jamaica is a little bit slow. So when him play in a higher competition, him going to be show up. Cause what to do in one motion, he's taking 3 motion to do it because the level that he play is very slow. So when him come up against quick defender where your brain is clicking, he is going to in trouble, right?
Yes.
But again, coach, we have to go back down to, as we say, things what Warner Brown do in a minute. So when him take the ball and control it, and by the time him for dress it, somebody will take it off him chest. I will see that happen many times when the ball play up to Warner Brown. But you know who I blame? With all of this, it come back down to the coaching. Because I'm going to teach you something, Coach DaCosta. Listen me out, okay? Do you know that Burrell, when he play in the Unity Cup, in touches, he don't really get a lot of ball. But when he do get that ball up front, it stick. Him first touch, him control, and control away from pressure. Just check back every time Burrell receive the ball, whether in the air or receive the ball on the ground, him control the ball away from pressure. And that's what players like Busy and player like Warner Brown and player like King, whenever the ball kick to them, instead of them control it away from pressure, your first touch should be away from pressure. And if you go back down to the same thing with Damian Lowe, they control and bring back the ball under pressure. You have to move away. And
Brian, that's my pet peeve. You hear me every match say them go right back into the pressure. They don't turn away from and control the ball away from pressure and move and switch upon attack. I see that every match.
And that's why Burrell.
Hold on. My friend, I'm addressing something. So what are you teaching me, sir?
I'm teaching you this thing, and one of the things I'm teaching you, you don't remember the thing.
What do you mean?
Alright. If you notice, tenants. You know you don't fear. Give me a summary of the Concacaf tournament. You only give me 1 game. Right? And I'm breaking it down. You must listen and try learning now.
Let me say something.
Listen and learn. Just listen and learn. Listen, I'm going to give you the chance. You must listen. You must listen to me now.
If you have a show and you're going to discuss certain topics, you should text me or email me or whatever.
No, don't talk.
That's what professional shows do.
I call you and I explain to you.
No.
You
say you have another player on. And
Coach.
If you're going to say, Coach, we're going to break down all 3 matches and then all the tournament.
Coach.
I would have done that, but you're trying to compromise.
Don't be just in.
Stop being in competition with me. I'm not in competition with you.
No, it's not about competition.
So stop trying to teach me something that I already know.
No, man, just listen to me, Coach. Because I call you and I say, Coach, we're going to review the Concacaf Gold Cup for the Reggae Boyz. Right? We're going to review it.
I don't remember.
And hold on, Coach. Hold on, man, and be honest, man. I call you and explain to you, and you say yes. By the way, let me show you how you get away. The film never lie. You always say the film never lie. When me ask you the question now, say, Coach, let's go, we're going to review the tournament. You know what you said to me? Remember what you said to me? You said to me you can't remember. And you start. You say you can't remember, you start with the first game.
What are you talking, Brian? If you had sent me a text saying, this is the format of the show, Coach, we're going to go over what you just said there, rather than verbally saying it, then I can follow that and be prepared. Once again, I'm trying to teach you how to properly format your show so it works better the way you want it to work. You cannot verbally something like that. And then You know, you send you send a text message on a WhatsApp and say, Coach, this is exactly what you said. But just say what we're going to do. We're going to review the first match, the second match, and then the third match, and then the tournament overall, and give me your overall opinion and stuff like that. Then I can be prepared to answer your questions.
No, Coach. In the moment, my brother, Coach, my ask you, say, give me a summary of the Gold Cup. And you turn to me and say, Ryan, you can't remember everything. And you notice, every time I make some wicked punchline, you're running for my thing.
No, Ryan. What are you talking
about? You're running for my thing, brother. You're running for my thing.
Hey, listen, ladies, I'm a trained journalist, which means I take...
I know, but remember this. Yes, you're a trained journalist, but remember this.
I make copious notes. I don't go off the dome or something. Because Albert Einstein said he doesn't memorize statistics and stuff because he leaves room for advanced thinking and stuff like that. If I have notes about the situation and I have my game notes about each match and my takeaways from each match, I know I'm well prepared for this interview. But Ryan wants me to come off top of my head and him already have him thing written down way more because he's directing this.
Coach,
you understand? You know you frame the situation. Remember before the match, before we did the watch-along, this last watch-along, right? Against Panama, right? One of your callers called and said, no, we don't want the Costa tonight because it's too negative. We don't want the Costa. You remember that guy? Do you remember the guy that called and said, you don't want the Costa because it's going to be too negative? You don't remember that guy?
No, I don't remember the guy.
I take your notes. Smuggler. Oh, smuggler. Right, let's move on. All right, come on.
So, you're a big journalist, you know, but you run on for my point. Me make sure make you know.
Nothing
wrong with it.
Yeah, try to catch me off the top.
Remember, say,
you have your notes.
Hold on. Because, Coach, I call you, because remember, you know, Coach, we are giving the people them. Remember, this is the biggest when it come on to Jamaica, you know. So I have to come prepared, right? I have to come prepared, right? I'm sitting down in my house, I write down my notes and all of these things, and get ready for the show.
Exactly.
But when me ask the question them, yes, I could have write it and send you and all of them stuff there, but I call and say, Coach, we're going to do a review on the tournament. You understand? But anyway, let's move on from that, right? Because enough thing you teach me. Nothing wrong. If you have pivot off of your son note, nothing wrong with that.
Listen, I'll take it wherever I can get it.
Alright, because enough time, you know, you may use up a thing, you have to be a leader of men.
Listen, that's not the only thing I hear you, Lee. I hear you parrot a lot of my philosophy.
So that is it, brother?
Yes, but I'm talking about the football thing too.
Yes, because I'm learning. Yeah. I'm not too...
I learned too from you, Ryan.
Okay, alright.
But I don't try to gotcha.
So you think I'm trying to do that?
Yeah, when you preface it, when you frame the discussion, right? Like I was saying, that caller saying no one, of course the cost got too negative. He's trying to frame the discussion and move it in a certain direction. You know, I'm trying to do the same thing. I didn't let the conversation flow.
All right.
Frame the narrative.
Cause let me tell you, I love competition. That's the only way me I go learn, you know.
Yeah.
So I love competition with you. So me I tell you. So when you're on the show, you have to bring an A game, because I am bringing my A game. So, I want the competition. That's how we're going to get better.
But I just said I didn't want to be in competition with you. No,
but me not busy about you. Me want in a competition because me a sharpen my cutlass because me want to get better.
Let me say that, Jamaican. The pussy's out the sock. The cat's out the bag.
So, let's go again. Alright? Let's go again. So, let me get back to my point. But to be honest, like after I have my notes, right? But I have my blackboard there right behind the laptop, so I remember the point. So we were talking about the two excellent goals that Jamaica scored. Not only two, they scored 3 excellent goals in the Gold Cup, right? But we say pieces. And what we are looking for, coach, is that consistently, if you go back and check the first goal that was scored against Guadeloupe, it was a good build-up from defense, midfield. We move the ball from left to right, we bring it back into the midfield, and then we change the pace of it. And that's one of the things that I would want to see the Jamaican team do a little bit more well. When the pressure is here, left hand side, don't go back into the pressure.
Yes, switch the point of attack.
Switch it of attack, and that's when we becomes a better team. Because guess what? We're moving it where the traffic is, but we need to see that more consistent. Right?
Well, I'm thinking about something. Let me get this right. Who takes the free kicks, corner kicks, restarts for Jamaica? Majority of them. The free kicks and corner kicks.
It is Leon Bailey and
Demari Gray.
Demari Gray. If Bobby Reed there, he's a part of it.
Yeah, but you saw that when they subbed off both of those, right? Who was left to take the free kick for Jamaica? Do you remember?
What?
Both Leon Bailey and Demari were subbed off. Who was left to take the free kick for Jamaica?
Bobby Reed.
When they got a free kick in the air. No, okay. I'm not trying to get you, whatever. The reason I'm saying that, right? Jamaica, it shows the lack of training pitch time for specific sessions for this coaching staff. One thing as a coach and a coach staff you want is redundancy in all your restarts, because so many goals are scored off free kicks, corner kicks. You understand it? You want to make sure you get it right. How many quality corner kicks did you see and free kicks did Jamaica have? Did Demari Gray and Leon Bailey sail? A lot of them are too close to the first post for the first defender to get. It was a lot of that, right? Are you as a goalkeeper, ex-goalkeeper, right? What ball gives you the most trouble? A nice pace one at top of the 6-yard box, right there. Too far for the keeper to come out and get, but enough for the guys, the athletic guys, pinnock on them and low on them can jump to head it on and things like that. And Jamaica just does not work on those enough. Those are where goals are scored. I'm tired of seeing too many ball float this way and too many ball float that way off corner kicks and free kicks and then not able to execute with quality. So this shows me, as a coach, I know nothing going on at training. Me know that by what the product I see. When I don't see the combinations happen in midfield and the wingers and the forward linking up on tiki-taka, and I know nothing going on. They're not training not going on. As a coach, I just know what's not happening.
Are you ever watch the Randa of the Jamaican national team?
The what now?
The Randa.
When they play Rondo, yeah.
You ever watch it before?
Yeah, I watched it just before the first game.
They struggle.
Move over here and then switch, even lose it, then I go on to the next side over there.
My problem with the training session too, man, is to the Rwanda. When I watch Mikel Arteta and I watch Liverpool and I watch, just watch when them at the Rwanda. That person in the middle have to work hard. Once Jamaican players they play Rwanda, the ball outside every second. Right. Because they're not positioned themselves properly before they receive the ball.
Fundamentally weak. We're fundamentally weak as far as our body position, our orientation, the ball, our body, and their opponent. We have not been taught that where the Spanish kids in Spain are taught that at 7 and 8 years old. Keep the ball outside of their foot and keep away from them so they can make the pass, something like that. And Ryan, notice one thing. We practice, you see the pace of the train at? That's the pace they play the match at. Slow.
And this thing where people telling us that they record and give us what we want to see. No. That's the same way they train. Right? When I watch Liverpool, the training session, the temper, every minute we stop the ball. And that's one of the things that Jamaica, we're a ball stopper. Yes. As the coach Da Costa would have said. Yeah. You're a ball stopper. You're holding on the football and we're not opening up a hip. That's his key, We're not opening up a hip to move the ball. So as we say, go back to the 2 goals that was scored. 2 brilliant goals, right? But my biggest concern in this tournament, in the second game, how easy it was for Guadeloupe to slice through our backline without penetrate the backline too much. 1-2, bam bam, get round. Right? Because guess what? Our midfield is out of shape. Our defenders are out of shape. We're not compact enough inside the midfield. So team going to get a lot of space behind the Jamaican defensive third and also inside of the midfield third. So right around the center circle there. So the first goal that we concede in the Guadeloupe game, we are jump off, we are sleeping, coach. You remember that quick corner kick? 1-2 where
Yes.
Richard King for just play that ball where it coming back from. Just play it where it coming back from. Don't hold and panic. Don't think about. Just play it clear. Push up the team and come. Right? So the first goal of Guadeloupe score was jump off. Jump asleep. They score. Corner kick. Kick it in quick. Square. Bam. Put it in at the back of the net. 1-0. Right? They score a second goal from the corner. But unfortunately, it was offside. We drop off again in the second half. So we keep on reacting. And that's why when you look on the team look disjointing, and they're not fit enough to be alert to see the danger. Because when a team switch on, they're saying, they're looking who going to pick up the ball when we get a corner. And this is what it come back down to training. When I'm in training at Excelsior, Coach Karum would have said, Remo, you know the talk. When the opponent receives when it's going to be a corner, you as the defender and the goalkeeper, it is your priority to organize. Hey, Andre Blake, and that's the problem I have with Andre Blake. As a skipper and as a leader, he don't come on in box and him don't talk enough. No, bro, how can you hear? Looking at the goal them will concede, right? Andre Blake as the goalkeeper, him supposed to be the most alert player on the pitch. Hey, hit and pin up, quick corner, who mark up the man there? Left, right, move. None of that, brother. The organization
Yes.
is terrible.
I agree with you 100%. Now, I want to go back to the first goal against Guatemala. You remember that one?
Yeah.
The ball came in over, landed on the top of Jamaica's penalty box, right? And who was first to that ball? You remember? Richard King.
Yeah.
Instead of Richard King now is facing his own goal. He's on top of his penalty area. Faces his own goal. Instead of Richard King now kicking it out for a corner kick, right? He did what's called a blind. You know what a blind turn is? You turn normally in midfield, you turn with the ball, not knowing
who is behind you. So him now scan before him.
Yeah. So he took the side of and he pushed it to the side, which is called a blind pass, which the Guatemalans picked up, and that's what it knocked in the back of the net. You understand? So when you break when football, right, after the match over, right, the coaches analyze the tape for hours and hours into the night to make sure they get it right before they play them come the next day to see. You understand that? And these are the things that are not going over with these ballers. You have to understand, these are easily correctable things from Mr. Richard King, from Mr. Werner Brown. Brian, they're just not getting the court. The evidence is clear that the brain drain of coaches off the island are in England now and in America, and wherever Jamaican coaches are, and they're not getting the coaching in the island. The evidence is clear. Because there's no way, when I tell you about Warner Brown, and Warner Brown had to learn how to focus at that point of those duels to win those aerial duels, and then win the ground duels, and then the focus and the rather die and get the shot off to score that goal and finish. You know, you remember Pat Riley, the Miami Heat coach, who used to be coach of Miami Heat, and Shaquille O'Neal and all that man there, and and LeBron James and them. LeBron James tells a story, right, when he comes in and his big thing of ice water, right, and then Pat Riley, the head coach, put him head in there and hold it on there. 1 minute gone, 2 minute gone, 3 minutes, and man said still under breath. You understand that? Then all of a sudden, Pat Riley picked him head up, Ryan, and said, when you get to the point where you're so focused and you're so intent that you rather make the shot and die than get another breath, then take the next breath. That's how focused and hard you have to be in trying to score that goal, trying to win that aerial duel, trying to win the ground duel. And we're not teaching our ballers how to be that tough, focused, and relentless and refuse to lose and win that ball and score that goal and things like that. That mental toughness that comes from somebody drilling them and talking to them and make sure they understand how to position their body, how to win balls, how to practice doing one, and then most of all to be aware. Where are my teammates? Where's the defense? Where's the keeper? Because Liam Bailey showed you about his weirdness enough. That was a brilliant shot when the keeper off him line. You understand? That magic left foot of Mr. Bailey licked that thing, man. That scored man a goal of the tournament. But anyway, Ryan. Braziliño. Salute Danny Dredd. I don't know if I didn't see Danny Dredd tonight, but Braziliño, Danny Dredd, all of my support of them. Big up on the South. We're the only ones that saw it, man. Because now, I call Braziliño, Ryan, and Danny Dredd the voice of reason. Because they can see the thing clearly and not masked by emotional shift. This is where we're going to the World Cup and beat everybody until we're not in the World Cup. You cannot have them big emotional swing. A lot of people in your comment section, Ryan, you can't do that. You have to be level-headed and read the thing for what it is and see the thing for what it is and then make the proper correction. Because the rest of the team, most of the top teams in the world is playing chess while Jamaica play checkers. You know, we're not even playing checkers. We're not on a man on the board, which is not the board. I don't know what the board.
Money on the board. Chronic Law, big up yourself, brother. Thank you very much for your $9 super chat. Appreciate it. Enough love and respect. Money on the board, people. Money on the board. Money on the board.
Yeah, man.
Take care out of your pocket. MF. Brother Lena, take care out of your pocket, man. RR, take care out of your pocket. Take care out of your pocket, brother. Tycoon, take care out of your pocket, brother. Yeah, take your note on the pocket, brother. Coach Karome, big up yourself. Bad Gaza. RR, big up yourself. Uptown. You don't know the thing already. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. See? So, coach.
Yeah.
So, second half.
Which match? Panama?
No, man, you move too fast, man. The Guadeloupe game.
You got to preface your question by...
The Guadeloupe game.
Yes.
We went 2-1 up. Second half, we come out. It's all about Guadeloupe. All of ours. They score go 2-2. They get chance to create. Right? They create a lot of opportunity with the runner play. Eh?
The Guadeloupe went 2-2?
No, yes, they went 2-2 and the goal cancelled.
Oh, okay. Now, how about to say? Because I remember the 2-1 final. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they went 2-1.
No.
Where the goal should have stands.
So your point is that Guadeloupe made halftime adjustments while Jamaica didn't make any halftime adjustments.
We don't make the adjustment. See?
No tactics. And the man getting in the press conference said tactics are not important. Your coach said tactics are not important.
Yeah. So, that is it. Right?
Yeah.
Shocking performance. The whole fan base. We're a little bit disappointed. We win the game. First time we actually win a game under this coach. I was so disappointed.
I remember, listen, who is that man he beat right at halftime when I was telling everybody to settle down that this game is not over because we're not playing well. We're up 2-1, but we're not playing. What's his name? Umbrella Man? I thought you banned him from your program.
Oh, Umbrella Man.
Yeah, I thought you banned him from the above or whatever.
Yeah, he come and apologize based on the thing they want him do and thing.
You remember when we're going to halftime, right? You answer him, I'm a BD, Mr. Da Costa. You can't. I remember he was yelling at me saying, because I was telling him, hold on, we're not playing well. And let's see what the adjustments are at halftime and what we're doing, things like that. Because weren't playing proper football, proper modern football. And then, see, those people like that, Ryan, you cannot give so much time. Because they don't have no understanding. And that night I realized you can't you can't argue with a madman. Because from a distance, you can't tell who is who.
You call him double madman.
No, I'm saying there's a saying you can't argue with a madman because from a distance, no one can tell who's the madman and who's not the madman. You just argue with somebody. So that's why you don't do that. You don't argue with madman. He doesn't have the football IQ to even discuss it with me. I'm sorry for sound so pretentious, but he doesn't. And he says it all the time. I don't know the football enough, but one thing I know, Mr. Costa, you're too negative. Send a broad statement like that. Big broad statement. You don't let the coach and players. Big broad statement. If you had said, your critique of Richard King is a bit too much. Now we can have a conversation. And you say, and I can tell you I'm a big Richard King fan. I think that boy can make a big load of money overseas and things. At the end of the day, that's where I'm going to come take care of family them and make sure him have a good life for them and support them. And he can do that, but he needs to be fixed. He needs somebody who would talk to him with the real truth at a film session, clicking there, showing him exactly what it is and things like that. And some of the people that are close to him, that's what you need to help him. Don't just be a yes man and gas him up. Same thing with Mr. Dixon before he left over there. Same thing with Warner Brown. They need a good coach with a film session with them to show them and talk to them, answer their questions and tell them what people are looking for and things like that, and how to read and react and be more aware. It's just those little things, Ryan. I mean, the things I used to teach my local forwards. I told you earlier in the show, right? My forwards couldn't separate from the marking back, right? So I said, Coach, he's just, the man, I mark him out the match, right? I said, wait for him to look. They're holding their line, right? Him and the other defenders are holding the line, right? The line is like this. I said, wait for him to look to check for the center back. And as soon as he check for the center back, that's when he separate. Them like a thing like that. The inner space goes to the outer space. When they control the inside, when they control the outside. The thing about look for the position of the defender, foot them. Wait for him to have his feet facing this way. And then as soon as you pick up that foot to take another step, you go back the opposite direction. Now he has to turn his body. And that's how you beat a 1v1 to get inside those defenders and things like that. This is what you need to teach them. But the rest of the world is teaching these kids at 10, 11, 12 years old how to read the defender, read the defense, and then react to it and make the right pass and shoot when they're supposed to shoot and pass when they're supposed to pass. Some of them are so locked in, Ryan. I remember this one forward, this guy asked me to fix. This has got to be like 2017, 18, before the pandemic and things like that. And he was having a problem. He would get open, but he kicked the ball right in the belly of the keeper. And what we discovered that his subconscious mind was targeting the keeper. He was kicking right to the keeper belly. His subconscious mind overruled his conscious mind. And we had to break him of that. Now I said, listen, side netting, this side or that side. Pick your side. And we broke that. He became a better scorer now because before he just wanted to hit it as hard as he can. And his mind focused on the keeper for all these years going up 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's why he wasn't scoring as well as he could. And then psychologically now we break that. So that's what has to happen. A lot of these forwards and other players and wingers in Jamaica. Psychologically, can we break them down and have them a session and say, what is your intentions out there? How can we help you become a more proficient scorer or a better passer or anything like that? Because Ryan, a free kick. I remember every team I coach, right, in the preseason, try to find the free kick takers, right, and who are more accurate, who can bend it, and things like that, right. And it's all mental with them. And when I said, I said, okay, and I said, I go and stand in the goal and the side, and I said, all right, pass the ball to me. And then my book, nice curving ball, Ryan, that would beat any keeper. But instead of him shooting, he's passing. That's the switch in his mind that we turned on and off. Just pass the ball a bit. No, he's boom. I know. I said, you ever see Cristiano Ronaldo go to a routine? First of all, he get the ball, he spin the ball, and he marks the ball. His sweet spot where he wants to put his foot to hit the ball that he's gone over in training session after training session, hundreds and hundreds of kicks. I can't hear you. What?
Let me test your knowledge as a coach. Every time you see the ball of them, spot the ball. Where you think, which part on the ball you think them kick?
No, that's what I was going to. You said you jump ahead of me. That's what I was going to.
So tell me.
Okay, just listen. I'm not in competition around. Stop.
Tell me which part on the ball the man them kick. That's me ask you.
Will you stop and learn something like you like to say? What happens is during training, they pick out the spot on the ball where they're having the right amount of spin, the right amount of dip, the whatever they're trying to get, and they go over that so many times. They want to hit that same spot. I used to call it my valve theory. When I teach new players how to take free kicks and bend in and stuff, I would turn the valve and I turn an angle. So when they hit it with the top of the boot now, it's off center, so it'll give a natural spin. When I'm teaching younger players how to take free kicks. So I start off with the valve theory as a way to teach him to bend it. But I told him, look, find your spot where you hit the ball. Some people, when they hit the valve, it don't bend like they want to do. It doesn't, whatever. Some people, it's the logo. Some people, it's this. Some people, it's that, whatever, square. So it's different for different people, in my experience, and things like that. But where I train people, I call it my valve theory. And we hit the valve, and we bend the ball in there, and we show them how to bend the ball. And then they take it from there. So once again, Cristiano Ronaldo sets the ball, go through the routine. You see him go through the routine, exhale, put him hand on it. Everybody thinks, no, it's a routine. And then he what's called visualization. He visualized him know several times, running up, kicking the ball, bending and going where he wants. Then he executes after things like that. And so that, I know I've rambled on so much, I don't know where I am now. Go ahead, Ryan.
I will grab you back. Don't worry, I will put you back on track. Because I'm a good listener, you know. You realize that I'm a good listener?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good parrot too.
Okay.
No,
so,
you're safe, but it's good facts. When I hear Boris Johnson talk, me and Ryan talking.
Okay. So
I see it. Where you get it from? I see where you get the knowledge from. I can see it. I hear it.
Okay. I was a leader. I was a captain.
Yes. Captain Crunch.
Yeah, I'm the leader. You know, so I listen to the coach instruction and I pass it on to the coach, to the players.
Who's at the chat says you just cap, Ryan? They say you just cap.
So, coach.
Cap.
I want to give you your credit. I want to give you flowers.
Yes.
So, 90% of the time, most ballers kick the valves to get that swerve, to get that dip. But one of the biggest points that you make on the program tonight, and I'm going to give you flowers again, you're spot on. When it come on to Jamaican striker, want to kill the goalkeeper. Power. You know how I learned this? I was interviewing Shaman Nicholson.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him this question. What's the difference with playing and striking in Belgium and Russia? Him say, when him at Belgium, he go for more power. When he go to Russia, the club give him a striker to help him to become a better finisher. So what he keep on doing, he always know this from a tender age in Jamaica, is to kill the goalkeeper. And he start to use him side and foot more. Him start to go with more placement instead of more power. And you have to know as a striker when to go with power and when to go with placement. Right? So he more open up him hip, open up him body, and trying to hit the side of the net. They would have put two big statue in the goal, and they would have put it close to the post. And that where you call a rat hole. You basically target to hit the side. No matter how good the goalie is, power, placement, accuracy, away from him on the ground, very difficult to stop other goalkeeper. So I learned that again through Boza. Right? I didn't learn that in Jamaica. I always, other goalkeeper, I know what he's going to go with. Power. Right? And my thing is as a goalkeeper, when I'm diving, always to double my fist and push it away, because they're going to kick it with power. Right?
Yeah, so Ryan, one of the things, instead of shooting now, we tell our players to finish. We train you how to finish. See, shooting implies big, powerful shot. Boop, I'm boop. Finishing, what does it call for a power shot, or does it call for you to bend it in the side netting? You
have to know when the power and
I'm with the side footed now, slot it home, things like that. So well, I understand you, and like I said, man, it's a long time experience.
It's a repetition.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's a repetition.
Take over, I soon come back.
Okay. So, alright, so people, so we review the two games of the Gold Cup. So we're going on to the Panama game. We're more fresh in Coach Lacosta eye, and fresh in my eyes, and many of you guys' eye. But again, going into the Panama game, after putting that disappointed performance in the second game, third game, we're going into the game, a must-win game, right? Now, we go into the game. The game start. We start out negative. We start out behind the ball, trying to press, right? But when 5 of our players going forward to press the Panama defense, what happened? We leave space in the midfield, right? Because the defense not closing the space behind the midfielder. So the wingers and the forward will press, and then you have the two number 8, John Russell and Casey Palmer is pressing. Leave Latibo there in a big space in the center of the park. And then Ethan Pinnock and Richard King, they are far away from the team. We need that compact and that shape, and that's what the coach need to work on. When we press, we need to go as a team where we close the space behind us, right? And I think if we ever play a pressing game, we have to do that set chop for the opponent. I don't think Jamaica should press from upper the goalkeeper 18-yard box. No, we should allow the first ball and the second ball. You set the chop as a coaching staff. The team, I have never watched Jamaica team where they put the team where they want them to be. Like when I watch Premier League and I watch Liverpool, when they're pressing, they are in a look mid-block right around the 18-yard run at the center circle there. So they allow them to come around in the center circle, coach, right? And that's where I want the Jamaican team to flexible when it come on to.
Yeah. See, we don't have a pressing philosophy. When I watch the Jamaican national team, everybody is an individual out there trying to press. And, you know, and I've explained this to you several times and the viewers, right? My philosophy is, right, you have the head of the press, right? But before the match play, we watch film to see who the weak links are in that defensive line. Is it the right back? Is the right center back, left center back, or the left back? Or who, you understand that? And we make them possess it along the back and then watch. When they get to the weak link now, then we cut him out, forcing him to make the pass. Some players can pass, can tiki-taka through there. Others can chip it over the press into the midfield. Like they said, the center circle, like you said, right? If the right back can do that, we don't press him. We make the left back do that because him can't do that as accuracy, and then we turn him over. You understand, right? You understand that? So we know by watching film on the team we're about to do, we can come up with a more effective press. Then we have understanding what we want to do when we get the press, because we want to force them and try to win that second ball or the third ball. You understand that we are organized in a way, and if it's not there, we back off and regroup our presses. If them haul and pull us apart, they can easily break us down at that point, going to the midfield and things like that.
Coach, you know when I start to understand and learn about press?
When?
2009.
When they put two past you already,
No man. We watch the film of Dartman team. We use the same 4-3-3, right? I learned about pressing from 2009 when I went to Excelsior High School, right? Because we're watching Jurgen Klopp. From them time, I know about Jurgen Klopp. But I know about the press. But you have one coach that come and my understand about press is Coach Boris Johnson. It's very, very details, very simple. So when we call the press as a team, right? You have to make sure say it's strategic as well. It's strategic. So we see them with a call the press. When to press and when not to press. So we have say I press. And when we say I press, the whole team, the striking force are go, the midfield is going, the centre back is going, and me is going. Me there around upon the 18-yard box to close that space between the defender and the defender closing the space between the midfielder. And the midfielder is closing that press behind the striker. So when I watch Jamaica, they press, you have a big gap, I have a big loop. Big open space around the center circle. That's the dangerous space that we're giving up. So if you notice, when the ball play over long one time, the players get 1v1, 2v1 against our center back because there are no structure or the team is pressing, right? And until we get that right, either we're going to play a low block, set trap, for when them come, you give up the fight. So sometime in football, you have to give up the first pass and the second pass.
Yeah.
And the third pass now, that's where you want to put the team where you want them to be. Sometime when you're pressing, you dictate to where you want the team to go. You want them to go to the side, you want them to go to the middle, right? It's sometimes it's best when you push them through the middle. So one pass, pressing them, bam, boom, you reach closer to the opponent. That's Chiway. Chiway, how you score? Tell me. As a coach, Chiway, how you score a football game?
What? Do you mean my philosophy?
Yeah, Chiway. The quickest way to get to the goal to score. Chiway.
Direct football. The quickest way is direct. If you're starting from the back, where are you starting from the back line?
I'm asking you. You tell me.
No, you ask me a question, but you don't preface the question with enough.
Yeah, so you have Chiway to attack to score quick. Give me the Chiways you attack to score quick.
I'm still not following you. I've told you that when I face well-coached team, the attack is in all three phases of football: on the ground, breaking us down and breaking lines, counter-attacking football once you defend and lose the football, and then on the set pieces. So I'm not understanding exactly what you're talking about. What's the quickest? What's the what?
So you have Chiway to score.
Go ahead. Tell me
to get to the opponent's goal, right? You just talk about them. The Chiway. You have two different type of pass. You have the direct ball and you have long pass. What's the difference with a direct pass and a long pass?
One is short and one is long.
No.
What are you talking about?
No.
One is a 50-50 ball, the other one is the opposition. Ryan, you have to preface it more than
So what's the difference with a long ball, right? What's the difference with a long ball and a short ball?
What do you mean? One is long, one is short. What is it? What you have to preface it. You have to give more information, Ryan. What are you asking me?
Okay. Alright, you're not getting it, so let me explain to you. So, you have two type of ball. You have a direct ball. Direct mean you go direct. And you have the direct ball where you play to the center forward.
Yes.
And you have the long ball where the center forward is running behind the defense. Do you understand now?
Yes. Ryan, you're insulting me now.
Oh my God.
You ask about long ball.
Stop this thing about insult, bro. We are here teaching the audience something.
Yeah, but you're condescending.
No, coach, man, just stop that, man.
Condescending. Ask me about long ball and short ball. What's the difference?
Now ask, coach. We are here to educating the people, bro. Just no bother with that, bro. So you don't want me to ask you any question?
No. Ryan, you cannot say what's between a long ball and a short ball. There's not enough information in the question.
Yes, coach.
I tell you, the short ball is more possession.
I expect you as a coach.
As a short answer, a long ball is a 50-50 ball. A short ball is more of a possession type pass.
So you know what's the meaning of a direct pass than a long ball?
Yeah.
What's the direct and the
What?
Explain.
What do you mean, what? You have to get more information in your question, Ryan.
I'm saying you have the direct pass. Direct mean you kick it and the striker hold it. So direct, you kick it long and it get to the striker. Long ball now, it's two different. You have direct and you have long.
So where the long ball go?
Long ball, you chase behind the defense.
Okay. That's okay. You see, you're being a scoundrel. It's Ryan. You're too similar. Not enough information in the question. Ryan, what are you? tomorrow.
Eh?
Yeah, I didn't give enough information, right? So you say, hey, what? What do you mean? I purposely stopped thinking. You just, well, I'm not in competition with you.
Okay, all right.
Not about that. You know what I hit? I've noticed this sometime, right? Then we'll go and research something. You're about King David did this, right? About the rest defense. And we'll study up a term, right? It's a little German term. The Germans first will use it, right? Call it 4-1-4-1 rest defense, right? And normally, you know, team plays that for different reasons and things like that in that formation. But they go and study it up and then come and try quiz you. Know that's a gotcha thing. That's not real knowledge.
No.
You know, Timbo. What's it with a long ball and a direct ball?
Coach, let me tell you something. So I grew up. Hold on. I grew up. The more I do this, but most of my knowledge that I learn about football, it's about the experience. Me have coach come from all the way from coach Celtics goalkeeper come at Excelsior, come teach me. So this thing is about my footballing background that I come up to Excelsior. That's based most of my, and then improve and learn upon that. So this is not about where we go and wait. No, I play the game, coach. Me tell you, say, I am a leader of minds.
Yes, sir. Yes, I agree with you. But
so I'm telling you, say, as the captain, every single time I have to dip on the blackboard, teaching and telling the players where they should be and leading from the front.
So a direct ball can't be a long ball.
Eh?
A direct ball can't be a long ball.
Why?
I'm asking you.
Of course, it direct to the striker. When the striker, listen. You have two type. That's what I'm here. Sometimes when we watch the Premier League, you have the long ball where them play it over the top. That's a call long ball where you boot it up in the air.
Balls over the top, ball through the channels.
And the direct ball is when you play it direct to the striker.
You said this terminology is right. You're not teaching nothing. You know terminology.
Alright, leave that alone. Yeah, leave that alone. Anyway, so we're on the Panama game now. We'll start off slow, right?
Yeah.
Panama, you have to give them flowers. You have to give them credit. Good ball playing team. I've been watching the Panama team, missing key pieces, and they're competing in Concacaf.
Right, Senator. You remember that trophy, the picture with the trophy I sent you?
Yeah.
That's what that kid played for the Panama national team.
No?
No, he did. Remember, that's it.
Okay.
It was 2020 or 2021 during the pandemic.
Okay.
And that kid right there, because remember that all the leagues are shut down. MLS, European League, everybody shut down because of the pandemic, right? They didn't start back up yet. But you know, the Spanish man and them like, yeah, he was having a league and tournament and thing going on the whole time. There was a tournament, we won $50,000 in that tournament. US cash for winning that. Okay. I just want to give you a little, that coaching football, man, a lot of experience, a lot of things. So what are you doing here now? You know, I really didn't like long ball versus direct ball, but these are just fundamental rudimentary things, and it's just terminology. It's not showing knowledge of football. We're going to do, how do you get the long ball to him? How do you free up, to be able to get the ball to his feet? What's the best way to do that? What should he do when he get the ball?
Yeah.
Some things you said about the second ball, the turning. These are the things you need to coach that. Separate them. Not just talking about the difference between a long ball and direct. I mean, for sure, you read it.
Okay. All right. Where are you, coach?
Some chips. I get hungry, man.
No, bro. You should not buy none of these. Bring in your house, coach.
Right. It's late at night.
No.
It's almost 12 midnight. I got.
Are you listening to me? Are you want my help? Are you don't want my help?
I want you. this is what I was eating before, right? A nice like a fruit salad. Nice.
That's what you should eat.
Yes. But then have me up till midnight.
No, coach. No, I'm serious. I'm telling you. Going forward.
You are right.
We're going forward. Don't buy none of them chips that bring coming home, man. It's not good.
That's what I picked them.
Don't buy them, give them.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
You don't buy them, man. Like I'm telling you, don't bring nothing to my house where I got harm me in the long term. Right? If you go into my fridge, a lot of fruits, a lot of ripe banana. You know what I mean? Instead of you eat that, I prefer go eat two. I prefer go boil some tea.
You're right. Like I said, it's late. I got hungry.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
so I'm telling you, I don't want to see you eating none of these chips anymore. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. So anyway, coach, Panama. Let's wrap it up because we know King want go live. So we have about 5 more minutes, coach.
You see me in the chat section down there. Old smuggler king, old bugler.
I'm a banter you, man.
But rest defense.
You know what's the term where they say freeze?
Freeze?
Yeah.
No.
Are you serious?
In what context are you using the word free? Once again, your question is supplying of information.
So in Jamaican terms, when just listen, I make you get into understanding of it. So in Jamaican term, the coach would have said stop. Right? So in North America and South America, the coach will use the phrase say freeze. So when the coach stop in the play, right, and he want to correct something, he will say stop. But in this part of the world, they would say freeze. So you no move.
Wow.
You didn't know that?
Yes, I know that, Ryan.
So he said,
you asked me a question. You know what is freeze? You know what is freeze? That's how you asked me the question. You didn't properly.
I asked the question, what's a freeze when it comes on to football in terms?
No, you didn't say that. That last part you didn't say. When it comes on to football in terms. You know what is freeze? When it comes on, if you said when it comes on to football in terms, that's yeah. I told you this the other day. I said, when I'm coaching, I want my players to freeze in place because I want to make a coaching point. I'm going to use the term freeze. It's on tape.
All right. So, coach, it's a pleasure speaking to you.
Yeah.
And I always learn a lot of stuff from you. You know, so I want to appreciate and stuff. And tell you what, one of the past Reggae Boyz just love listening to you when you hear talking football. So.
Oh, that's good. That's excellent. Listen, Ryan, your show keeps me connected to the game. You understand that?
Yeah.
So all when we were for war, and you make people and disrespect me and things like that. I keep looking back because I learned the number one thing Jamaicans. I was taught don't make them run away. You never make anybody run away from themselves. I wanted to make sure that the JFF never run you away. You're always here, talking the truth, cheering on Reggae Boyz and Reggae Girl, and I'm bringing the thing to the people. I'm giving a voice to the people. Some of these people in the comment section is would not have no voice. I'd be so frustrated, you know, with expressing himself. It wasn't for your show. I know that, you know. So that's why I say I keep connected. You know, I said Ryan is hot. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm reading the comment section. I'm still upon the freeze. You have to ask questions in a proper context, Mr. Jackson. I forgive you poor marks for them questioning. You're supposed to be a journalist, no, you know, podcaster. Ask proper.
I'm not a journalist, my brother.
You're a talk show host.
I'm not a talk show host, neither.
What are you then?
I am a fan of the Jamaica national team.
You're a ruffian. You're a scoundrel.
Yeah.
How much of that scoundrel left in you? When you're ready, tonight, you can get it. Look at watch them. I'm going to take the notes. But it's interesting though. Listen, Right. Yeah, I will talk about health 100% and get back in the coaching game. You know?
Eh?
I'm recovering my health 100%. I'm getting back in the coaching.
Yeah, okay.
I'm wanting it. I don't know what form that one take, but it's coming back.
So sometimes me know coach as a person who write a lot of nutrition diet for people. So you see that sometimes you don't want to eat the fruits like that. Just throw it in a little blender and put some coconut water in it. And
a little smoothie.
Yeah, it's so refreshing, nice, tastes really good and stuff. You know?
But it's crazy, Ryan, because I was eating the fruit, right? I did the fruit salad right here, right?
Yeah.
Then I started craving something salty. I go and look in there, and there goes a bag of chips.
Yeah. Alright, you get some salt nuts, man. Keep salt nuts, you know?
Yeah. Anyway.
Keep ripe banana if you want sweets, if you want energy. You know, you have to have that balance with some good carbs. Good carbs.
You have to understand, Ryan, I'm normally in my bed at this time.
Yeah. I agree, so I appreciate the time out and thing, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Brazalino, big up yourself. Black Star Radio, big up yourself. Who that? Teacher, big up yourself, my brother. No love and respect. Yeah, man, coach. Drink a lot of water, you know?
My water here.
Yeah, man. May not drink. So we have drink and a cup that drink.
It have ice in there. It's Atlanta hot, man.
Yeah, you drink room temperature water, man.
Room temperature? Why?
Eh? Because it's better.
What's the medical reason?
It's better, man. You don't want to put on no fat, man.
It does metabolize fat faster than cold water metabolizes fat faster than room temperature water. So you are correct, Mr. Ryan. So you know something. This is correct.
Yeah, you temperature water better.
Room temperature, yes.
Yeah.
You know, and you know one of the secrets to health that I've been doing lately is warm lemon water first thing in the morning.
Yeah, good for the
everything. Just come on.
Yeah.
Before you put on an empty stomach, before you do anything, room temperature water. Warm water, put a little lemon in it.
Yeah, if you want to stay full too, you can put a little bit of chia seed water and put some cucumber.
How much do you weigh, Ryan?
I weigh 191.
You weigh more than me?
Yeah, because I'm muscle. I'm muscle.
Oh, and I'm fat. Okay, never mind.
I never say that, man.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Oh, I'm taller than you. I'm 6'1".
Yeah. So always remember, muscle heavier than fat.
You see them like a...
Yeah.
Them like a digs like that.
So I want you to get into doing some push-up abs. That's you're going to get strong.
But you know, for your older people, you know, is the legs are the most important.
Yeah, so you do
legs and then hip mobility. I didn't know. I do my stretching now, daily now. Where you know, see them stretch them hips. I go back and make sure your hips are mobile. That's the number one thing for. We're not like right now. I can go out on the football pitch and conduct a training session and run around them and push the ball and move the ball. What happens is all they get, you can't do that no more because you lost the mobility. And if the hip is the number one, and then your leg, the strength necessary to hold up your body and to maintain it. So the hips and your legs, must strengthen your legs.
Yeah, you chain your hip, chain your legs, because that is the foundation. That's the foundation where you're building on top of the house. You understand? So once your legs strong and thing, but trust me, coach.
Yeah.
Start with some more of that. Get some band, buy them from Amazon, and trust me, you're so fast, you're strong, you feel so different.
The resistance man.
Yeah, me see the Jamaican team are using a big. I'm showing you these man is a fraud, you know, man. And them man I tell you about them a fitness trainer and them a they are preparing the Jamaican team. You see the man I use?
I say the same things before every match, Ryan.
This they don't understand that tear and wear the muscle take a long while for you to recover.
Yes, they don't understand that. Look at what anytime any non-contact soft tissue injury like that is the athlete's fault. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That means it's not enough stretching, not enough hydration, not enough hydration, not enough stretching, not enough circulation going down the leg. Like this Tyrese Halliburton, Indiana Pacers, here for Achilles, you know that's his fault. He didn't stretch properly. Somebody did. He has a $200 million contract, and somebody didn't stretch him, and you lose that guy in the game 7.
Yeah. So when we see the Reggae Boyz play them, I say, what is the hell these man doing?
And you're supposed to have a training record in which they have somebody there recording the training, what they do, and send it to them club enough so that the club understand what they do, so the club can continue, especially when it's a window is in season of the club.
By the way,
I don't know, is that going on with Jamaica?
Yeah, the other day, a player called me and said, boy, Ryan, the club I say, it don't make sense me go to Jamaica because you got the Jamaica national team and them have the what's it name? The thing with them chuck. What's it name? The GPS.
Yes.
The GPS cover the distance, the touch, all of these stuff. And the man say, yo, in a 2-day this you do in a 2 weeks training camp at Jamaica. Just imagine. The coach will say, you're wasting your time going to the national team. Is this the national team? Is this the level? Because what we done in a 2-day, Jamaica done it in a 2 weeks.
Yes, you start to detrain after 48 hours. Did you know that, Ryan?
Yeah.
You start to detrain. That means your level of fitness, if it's a 10, after 40 years you don't train, it drops down to a 9. Then you start eating, then you take a precipitous drop.
Yeah.
So you start to detrain after 48 hours if you don't keep up your regime.
And so the coach said to him, because you know track this now. So how long after training you have a meal? A lot of people don't understand these things.
Yeah.
Right after training, how quick the players can recover, eating the right stuff. Right? So, and when you're after match, you need a little bit of carbs. You need to eat a little bit more rice to help you recover fast and quick enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 2 days before a big match, you're supposed to have lots of carbs, pasta and things, because that's long energy. But 2 days before that, you're supposed to eat them things there, Ryan.
Yeah.
To make sure you have the long energy, the long way.
Yeah, and the player say, you know, the boss, like, no man, like right after training, you're supposed to get in that protein back in the body that first 35 minutes. That's key when the body open up to take in all of these stuff.
Yeah.
And the players say all 2 hours before them start eat dinner. And I'm saying all of that training what they did waste.
Your body going to starvation mode.
Yeah, so you need like you say after every time I finish workout, coach, right 30 minutes after, bam.
So see, Ryan, you're giving me insight now on why the Reggae Boyz don't perform.
Yeah.
The support structure that's supposed to be there. They're supposed to walk off that training kit and there's a catered, you know, the
fruits and a lot of stuff for putting back.
And protein, whatever they need to eat right there and then. So they're different. They don't go back to the hotel. They don't have none of that. It's supposed to be right then so it can be monitored and organized in a way the right thing has been cooked food as well as fresh fruits and vegetables. As you know, in Jamaica, they have to have cool yam, green banana, and then thing that, you know. But whatever it is, just make sure it's right there.
Yeah, and the thing is, bro, again, coach, we want to perform like the United States, but we are not doing the stuff where they're doing to be that perform at that high level. It's just, and I didn't learn that in football. They
out organize us every time. So we are. Remember one of my tenets: don't lose a match before you play, and this is what we do all the time with Jamaica. We don't prepare properly. Therefore, we don't have a proper training table. So when you're part of a college program up here, especially the American football,
that's what the college do for you. It set the structure leading you to pro. You get that pro cheap, and I learned that from even the same coach Boris Johnson, he were preparing us to go to college, right? You know, we have he give us responsibility. Because when you are in college, you becomes a man overall where you have to do a lot of stuff for yourself. You don't have that mother to do all of them stuff there. So he give us, and this is how me know say, professionalism is key to where how you perform on the pitch. So he give us 3 set of jersey, and the school don't respond for it to wash. You wash that and make sure say every training session you have a fresh jersey to wear. So you get 3 pair of boots, 3 pair of shanks guard, 3 pair of jersey, you get a bag, you get a water bucker, you get all of them stuff there. And Boris get them there from him have them connection overseas. So him bring in that at the school, right?
Yeah.
So he give us responsibility, because when you go to college, this is what they do, this is what they give you. So he started preparing you, so when you go in college, you're already used to this. It's nothing shock, it's nothing new. This is the way how they do it in our professional. And it's all the players' accountability.
I remember when I coached high school, right? I never let them pick home the jersey.
If what?
I never make them pick home jerseys. I wash jerseys. I even couldn't. Let them come back with red and this and all kind of pink jersey. Come back, them wash it properly. Then mother, whoever, wash it and don't take it properly. So I found if I did it myself and organized, I keep my sets of. I had like 5 sets of jerseys and complete uniforms and everything else, training gears and stuff. Because I did it myself, took care. All they were worn was on game day. So we were able to keep them in nice, pristine condition. I never released none of that gears to them that play that.
Yeah, and that again, that's what I'm tell you. How can you be a coach and you don't have your tools? In everything that you're doing, coach, you have to take that individual responsibility as a coach and prep yourself. A coach, I am a trainer, and I have everything in this world where I can actually train at my own. You cannot be a coach and you don't have a ball. For me, if you say a baller and you don't have a ball for work out by yourself, half training, you have to wait on a club, that means you're not a baller.
Let me ask you a question. Could you be the strength and conditioning coach for the Jamaican national team?
I'd have to be honest, I learn enough.
If everything worked out and the salary is good and the thing, you understand that? You know, money run the world, you know.
Coach, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not that level to it's coach. You can't pick up a man from the roadside to go be a fitness trainer for the national team. You're compete against elite pro license fitness trainer and all of these person, right?
But if you're apprentice under that guy,
and this is what we have a coach in a Jamaica, in a Jamaican standard where you have him. Excuse, I would never take that job if I'm not addicted, prepared to be at that level, right? But for sure, I could do a better job than that coach that they have. But for say, go ahead and take up that, no, I would still need more experience, because you have to know when, coach, as a fitness trainer, you is the man who prep the team to hand it over to the coach, right? And you have to make sure that you're prepping them at the right peak. You don't want to burn them out too much before you hand them to the coach. You want to have that right strike balance, hand them over to the coach. Ready? So when we watch Jamaica team, they are always reacting, right? They are always reacting, and it come back down to we have to check how the slowness of the team start, because that started to warm up. Just watch Jamaica go through the motion with the thing, bro. So when I actually have a knowledge, so when me hear man like fisherman I tell me say me a personal thing against fitness, no, because I have an understanding what the expectation of a fitness condition coach for the national program.
And Ryan, it's easy to see something when you see the Jamaican man in a walk. They're
Yeah.
not in shape. How can you go into a big tournament and the man is not in shape? Football is their job. It's not going to be a dentist. or be a policeman in them off time and they come play football on a weekend. No, that's their job. They're professional. Most of them are professional. They're paid to do that. You mean they can't keep a fitness level, a high fitness level, going into a tournament?
Yeah, we can't play for 90 minutes because we're not fit. And it come back down. That's why I say players, they must know they want. This is a lifetime opportunity to play in the World Cup. For me, players, this Nation League Unity Cup that gone. Coach, if the man them really want to get together and get the team proper, this thing when the man them talk about vocation and all, bro, this is a lifetime opportunity. You're gelling the team to go into the World Cup. Now look at this. Just imagine if all of the man them will come play the Unity Cup. Would I play before going to the Gold Cup? Would I play about 4 game or 5 game before going to the Gold Cup? So we'll have more time together and building up that fitness and that stamina. Right? And the players them could have do a little mini pre-season going into the Gold Cup. Right? Because when it's all about preparation in a coach. Because watch this coach. Everybody gone on vacation. And then them come in at the World Cup qualifier game and them look. Oh me know say Jamaica is a slow starting team. Oh me know. Me find out that in the last World Cup, you see when Jamaica team get together, they have 3 games in the window, coach. Jamaica play poorly in the first one, in the second one, them do a little bit better. And see the third game, it start to click. So the more game they can play leading up before they going into the World Cup qualifier, it will get them that team chemistry there, that team understanding there. And thing. But the players don't want to make the sacrifice for say, yo bro, for this summer and next summer is World Cup qualifier. You know, never play World Cup and the players don't want to make the sacrifice. Say, yo, we'll come together as a group and say, you know how much time we do that as a Manning Cup player? Where Manning Cup training start August. For example, we say, alright, we're going to start July before the coach. We there school after school. We get together, we play some gym ball, we go do some lap and get yourself in a shape. So when we go up on camp, we not start from scratch. These Reggae Boyz player, there are some Madonna, I call them. Pre-Madonna. Sorry. Yeah, there are some pre-Madonna. They come like say them a girl. Every vocate. Bro, you make sacrifice, bro. Sometime in life you have to make sacrifice. And sometime in life, if you want greatness, you have to abandon your family. Sometime. So the one little time your family, you don't get for good vocation. You say to your wife, hey, listen, mommy, sweetheart, I'm working towards to go to the Gold Cup. May I beg you this summer, I'm going to give you the money and the kids go enjoy yourself. Coach, let me tell you this, bro. And this is what a lot of these YouTubers don't understand. You know what sacrifice I make because I want to be great on YouTube. You know what sacrifice I have to make when my kids come here with either my wife at the time. You know what fight? Me say I want to be great. Sometimes I have to make that sacrifice where you have to understand, say, hey, you and the kids have to go to the park by yourself. Right? Because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that I'm providing for my family. Right? But sometimes sacrifice I have to make. And I don't think these players make the sacrifice when them for make the sacrifice. Cause we are say, bro, you're only going to have, like roughly, this is going to be like a 1.5 month you're going to get together. And get the team up already, bro. But these players don't want to make the sacrifice, bro. So, you know what I made the sacrifice? Look on Canada. Me still ask you the question, Jamaican people. Why every national players, when they call national camp, all of the players them have to go. Them you think about, oh, me have to go holiday first and then me come and me pick my shoes. I mean attack all of the players them, bro. Enough sacrifice no make, bro. US a play 2 World Cup two friendly before Gold Cup. Don't you see? Only one player, Mr. Christian Pulisic, and the media beat him. So like, yo, the man have to take sacrifice, bro. Yeah, we know you have long season, but sacrifice have to make, bro. Tired out, bro, man. Sometimes it's just sickening, man, talking about Jamaica football, bro. Honestly.
Speaking of tired,
Anyway, me go watch some Pop the Balloon. Them money alright. The episode come on. Me watch Pop the Balloon.
Alright, take care of yourself, man.
Big up yourself, coach. No respect. Coach, where I go? Come see I dead over there, you know. You know I eat the right thing, you know.
Listen.
You know I eat the right thing, you know. So anyway, coach. Last saying before you leave, I want to give you. I don't want to run you after. Last saying before you go.
Yeah.
Finally, have anything you want to say before you leave?
No, right, I'm tired.
Alright, go on, man. Big up yourself, coach.
What were you going to ask me? Something. What are you going to ask me?
I never ask you nothing.
Okay. Alright, Ryan. Take care.
No, if you want help with the nutrition, link me. I can help you.
I have your number. I'll link you and things like that. Alright?
Yeah.
Alright. Take care.
Alright. Look later.
Comment section. Have a great night, man.
Yeah. Bazalina, your boss gone.
Yeah, man. What do you mean? That's my brother, man. That's my brethren. You know what I mean? Nobody left my people alone, Mr. Ryan. I'm gonna come for you.
Alright.
Oh.
Big up.
Just cause I afraid to introduce you my important people then.
We have good people in our corner, you know that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alright, take care.
Love. Anyway, people, that's Coach Da Costa. Good chat with Coach Da Costa. Anyway, people, I all asleep. I watch some Pop the Balloon, man. Think. Big up to yourself, people. Love you, respect you, appreciate you, and think. See you tomorrow. Right? Loving at the house, people. People, hit the like button on the way out, bro. Like the video, people. Like the video. Coming back tomorrow. And think. Danny Jen. One caca and man them call you out, you know, so you better go watch back the show. Watch back the show, Danny Jen. People, enough love and respect. Appreciate all of you guys down in the comment section. Enough love and respect. Big up to all of the people them who donate. People, yeah, we have some jersey to give away, you know. Yeah, me order some jersey, but I September window. Yeah, we have some jersey. We have some ticket. We're going to buy some tickets, so we're going to nice up the place. We're going to have some credit to give away. Come September, we're going to nice up the place. You understand? You guys make me nice, so I will make you guys nice. Come September, I will have about 6 jerseys I give away. Alright? So, ticket. So you put yourself together for September, alright? Big up on yourself. Enough love. Appreciate all of you guys. I'm out. Subscribe now to Elite Sports TV.